Hi, everyone. Derek almost ruined this recording. I am horrified. So, before I go too far, I'm going to start off by going through the last summary, even though I don't really need it anymore, because all of our episodes are up to date. Finally, on the channel, you can watch god dang near all of them. Hooray. I have been
I
told...
wooed too loud and I got cut off. Woo.
Woo.
Anyway, so they're all up on the channel. Feel free to watch them now. If you're watching this before watching any of those, I advise you go watch them because a lot's fucking happened in between. I have also been told that the quality is significantly better now. I'm sorry for those previous episodes. They were frankly low effort, and everyone here is going to do better, right?
Well, to be fair, we weren't really making a product. We were just seeing if we could play D&D again. And turns out we're just really fucking good at playing D&D, so...
I just found out that JR's capture is an overlay issue.
What?
Nothing? Not that I'm fixing your overlay in real time. Don't worry
What's wrong
about
with
it.
my overlay?
Don't
Can
worry
you see
about
my
it.
little green line? Can you see my little green line?
Yes. It's your
I
little
feel
green
so
line's hanging out.
exposed. I feel
All
so
right.
exposed right
You
now.
guys are such
Your little green line is visible to the world right now.
keep talking.
Ah.
Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. That's all right. That's the first time I've ever had to ask JR to keep talking. All right, so we're gonna be on the Veil. This is episode 9. We've made 9 episodes of these already, and it really shows everyone's feeling it. All right, last we left off, Simul and Karsa engaged in combat with a vampire referring to itself as Strawn von Varovich. And after a series of close calls, managed to bring the creature to its knees through a combination of Simul's radiant energy and Karsa's natural ferocity. After a slight outburst from Simul's parasite insisting that they consume the body, Karsa managed to keep Simul from consuming yet another parasite, and Simul's parasite managed to kind of reel itself back. Once Simul regained control, they set upon picking the body clean, and they found several items that they decided to keep in the process. They have not identified any of them, so they have no idea what any of them do. Also, fuck.
So Karsa is willing to stuff multiple pounds of street meat down his mouth, but now he cares about ingesting parasites. This is where he draws the line.
No, he won't let a parasite eat another parasite. That's what it is. He's just like, no, I'll eat parasites.
Yeah,
He was scared for my safety.
I'll taste it. I'll taste
Poor little
anything
gut
once,
can't take it.
but I don't need parasites merging and growing in power. That's fucking.
Yeah. So, Alfred met with the owner and proprietor of the Afterlife, known by the name of Quentin Togglepocket. After some back and forth, Quentin offered Alfred a very lucrative contract to start in the near future, should Alfred be interested in making that deal. They did kind of have a little bit of political back and forth as well. It was very clear that Quentin, while not standing strongly on either side, definitely felt more...
A fan of mine sided with the Nazis, and now I'm conflicted. Yeah, I get that.
Now I got to
You're like
re-examining my writing.
You're like every famous writer ever. You're like every famous
Ayn
writer
Rand was
ever.
like, I should really think about
How does it feel to be
what I
the
put out
writer?
into the world.
How does it feel to be like the writer of The Punisher?
Nietzsche fucking rolls in his grave.
All right. After that, while that was occurring, sorry, Jesus, I'm out of order. This is horrible. Alfred also met a strange figure from Simul's past, allegedly, which also caused a large disruption in the afterlife as several Nazis attempted to apprehend this figure. That is where we're going to pick up for today. So if everyone just boot up their fucking tail spires, we'll get rolling.
I have.
Oh,
My
I
tail
mean,
has been booted.
My spire is tailing.
It's real spired right now. Yeah.
Can you tell me
I think you got a steam leak in the background, JR.
can I
Yeah,
what?
I think
That was
I blew a
hilarious.
gasket.
It looks
I
like it
blew
was
a
coming out
gasket.
of your ear. That was really fucking.
If you could
I
team that well,
malfunctioned.
or like time that well,
Mr.
be awesome.
DM, Mr. DM, good sir, could you give us a little refresher on the scene as it opens?
Okay.
We're gonna see it.
So you should also. Oh fuck! How is that? Why is that? Who is that?
Who? What? Why?
There you go. I
Okay.
fucking hit the wrong button. That's why.
Am I? Who am I? Where am I?
Okay.
This is a whole mess. Don't worry. We'll nail all this down later. So
can't
as
see
the
any of the
scene
problems.
unfolded, the strange figure on the wanted poster is currently being
Accosted.
accosted. I think it's the right word, right? Yeah, I'm a thesaurus. Is
Have
being
a thesaurus up.
do you really?
Yeah, that's my character.
Oh, all right, there you go. Is being
is
accosted by
required.
several Nazi guards who have noticed him on the other side of the bar, who are pointing, shouting, and attempting to make their way towards him. You see further back, both Edward and Alfred have started chasing into the fray as well. They're not particularly close. They're about, while this character from Simuel's past is on the far side of the bar, Alfred and Edward seem to be on the
If
other
we're
side.
like across the bridge or whatever, right?
Have you
You've actually
loaded us
crossed
in?
the bridge. You're now on the far side of the bar
Gotcha.
from the group.
Have you loaded us in?
I have not. I'm about to.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Sorry.
I
I have a plan.
yes.
You should
I
also
do.
roll for initiative.
Oh yeah,
Already?
sure. I'll just do that
Fuck.
right now. What if I do non-combat actions only?
You still have a turn in initiative, actually.
Yeah.
Like it's still that's still how initiative works.
Oh, it was terrible.
We hit our lucky number, baby.
Yeah.
1.
Yep. 13.
That's not lucky.
That's my lucky number.
Fun
Fun fact, that was our father's
6.
hockey jersey number.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's why it's my lucky number.
all 5 of the players collectively share one father.
Yep, all of us.
Honestly,
Our
my
fathers.
My father did,
Kinda.
my father
Except for
did play
Derek.
hockey. And
Derek,
and
you wanna-
know what? I don't know what his number was.
You want to share a dad too? Kind of great.
To believe that our father
He's
acts
really
as a
nice.
surrogate father for almost everyone except for Derek.
Yeah.
Give it
Yeah,
time.
Stefan, myself, Jake.
Yep.
Give it time.
Yep. It'll
Derek,
happen.
you want to come meet my dad so you can have another one?
Oh, I definitely want to meet your dad.
You've literally
The other day
met my
when I-
dad.
Huh?
You've met my dad, dude.
I know.
All right.
Like,
Yeah, last time I
You
went
wanna spend
over,
more
we had
time
a,
with him?
it was
a
like
conversation about whiskey and cocktails and stuff.
I had the same conversation this morning. Weird. All right. So
I drove 3.5 hours, 2 and 3.5 hours back to Albany with our father, during which we played no podcast and only talked the entire time.
that sucks.
Nice.
All right. So
It was awesome.
Edward, initiative.
Yeah, we're
Alfred,
in.
initiative.
I got 6.
All right.
13.
I
1
thought
3.
you. Oh, I thought you rolled a 13. Do you not have any
I got a
modifiers?
No, I got that's with modifiers. I
Oh,
gave you the
all right.
total of my roll. Has anyone ever said I rolled a 7 plus 2?
Well, you said I rolled the lucky number,
13.
and then I went, okay. Well,
We have people that do that. Yes.
I do that.
Okay, anybody that can do basic math has ever done that?
all right. You don't mean to be
Ouch.
mean to people afterward.
I'm just a little slow, okay?
I'm good at other stuff.
Go ask your dad, okay?
if you judged a fish by its ability to climb a tree,
All right, I'm gonna roll 4.
Yeah, you've never died doing math, asshole. Although,
All
I've
right.
gotten hit while doing math.
Oh.
don't.
Jared,
don't.
do you want the stranger to go before you or after you?
What stranger?
Theo Barleymouth.
After.
Okay.
I have a plan.
Hold person. He gets grabbed.
I have a plan. All right. And
Oh
then
my
to
God.
roll for the general baddies.
That'd be so fun.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm helping. No.
All right.
Okay, so Nazis are gonna go first. Great.
And then we've got
There's
security.
fucking France. Goodbye, Poland.
Security. All right.
So I take it we're not Switzerland in this case.
All right. Let me just flag everybody real quick so I can do initiative. All right. I need to go up, and then we're going to turn-based mode. Wonderful. All right. So I need. All right. Bop, 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 bop. And then we're going to go Pop. Pop. Then we're gonna go pop. Pop. Vicinity pop. And another one over here. Pop. Okay. And then we're gonna go pop. Turn orders up. All right, so
Nice.
starting right off the bat, we're gonna have these ones close in really quickly, and they're gonna try. And these two are gonna run up and try to grapple him to the ground. So essentially, they're gonna run forward, they're gonna charge, and they're both gonna try and tackle him at the same time. And let's see, what do we get? So first roll is a nat 1.
Wow. Wow.
Next roll's a 3.
Sick.
So they both go to tackle him, and Theo just kind of nervously goes, "Oh no!" And he begins running forward. They lunge at him, and he moves just out of the way, and they both flop back onto the ground. These two see what's happening. They start running over to pick their friends up and try to get, essentially try to lend more support. I'm gonna have bop, 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 bop. All right, it's gonna bring us to Alfred. At this point, you see that Theo is surrounded by Nazis.
I'm gonna make an assumption, but I would like to look first if I have the opportunity. Which one looks like the commanding officer out of the group?
Out of this group, it is the blonde one.
Really? It's not the dude in the hat?
Well, he's
That is
blonde.
the blonde one.
Oh,
Well,
he is? Okay.
there's two dudes in hats. One of them is blonde.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, only one's wearing a hat. The other one's wearing a helmet.
All right, that's a fair point.
I'm gonna lean toward Edward as a free action and say, "Just distract them. Do whatever you have to do. I have a plan." And I'm going to make an approach, a running approach, and be loud and obnoxious.
How are you loud and obnoxious? I need descriptors here.
Gentlemen, what on earth is going on? Why are you accosting this poor man? And as I approach, I'm going to cast Charm Person on the commanding officer type.
Okay. I'm hoping the sound works appropriately. If it doesn't, fuck. It didn't work. All right. Oh no, okay, I did. A little bit. There you go. All right. Is that a saving throw?
It is. It has a Wisdom spell save.
Okay, and that's for the commanding officer?
Yes.
All right.
Three people have control of Alfred P. Wells' character at the moment.
Yeah,
Hell
so you
yeah,
guys
brother.
can see what we see, I think.
That's the intent. All right. Wisdom saving throw. 17.
Okay, he's saved.
Okay, absolutely. So you kind of reach out with this arcane energy. Your words try to lull him into. Are you trying to give more friendly vibes? Are you trying to pacify? What was the intent?
Friendly, pacifying vibes.
Okay. He turns at you, looks for a moment, and for like a second is like, "Oh, hey, it's one of." And then he realizes that your skin is different, your hair is different, your eyes are different. And he goes, "No, we're not friends. We're not cool." And immediately turns back over to Theo.
Okay. Hold on.
Wow.
So yeah. What do I got? So I'm going to try one last thing. As would trying to say something in a persuasive manner be a bonus action or would it be a full action? I'm only asking because it would determine whether or not I dash.
If you're trying to have an active outcome. And like, if you're trying to influence them to do something, it's an action.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to ask loudly, gentlemen, please wait. I compel you. There must be a misunderstanding here.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
For right now, no.
Okay. All right. Moving to
Can
Theo.
I persuade them?
Do you have a full action?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh wait, no, I don't.
yep.
Charm person's a full action.
Correct.
Disregard.
Yes. That's why I was like, not so much. That's not the music I wanted. What is this? Get out of here. I forgot I have to manage music now. This is hell. All right.
I'm glad Carson's not here to see these two fight. This is gonna be embarrassing.
Who said we're gonna fight?
Yeah. Who
Who's your
said that's
fight
going to
partner?
happen?
I don't even know who this guy is. I don't give a shit. But he's a fan, and I'll do anything for a fan.
And
Except for
fans.
support
God.
Nazis. Sorry.
Only for fans though.
Yeah. Only for fans. I have an OnlyFans policy.
God damn it. I do not appreciate what you've done.
What?
I do.
I can't believe you've done this.
I appreciate it enough for both of us.
Gross.
I mean, and he's paid at the end of the day. The reality is there's a free tier, there's a paid tier, and he's paid for the premium portion. So it just it gives him access to different perks.
I heard he subscribes to your recurring
Okay.
newsletters.
so
Yeah, that's what it is.
I forgot to bring up his character sheet, which is a big oopsie on my part. But Theo starts kind of backpedaling away. There's like two Nazis on the ground in front of him trying to grab his legs, like they're trying to grab his ankles. And he's like, "Oh no, there must be some understanding. I'm very sorry." And he begins like shuffling back this way, like literally walking backwards as fast as he can. And he gets to about here. But you can see his eyes are like clearly scanning how to get out of here. Like he is looking for an escape.
Waterfall, waterfall.
That's way down here.
For Shibulba? Sorry. That's a reference for two people.
He's going to.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in.
I appreciate it. All right, and I'm going to see. Does he have any spells that he wants to use in this moment? Oh, actually, it's a great one. Yeah, he's going to do that. Why am I stupid? All right.
Cast fireball.
Boom.
Kills all
It
of
must
the
be
people
misunderstood.
there.
Boom.
Okay. So he is going to cast Entangle on all four of the Nazis. That's a 20.
And that one person.
And that
right
one
there.
person, yes. No, he's going to do like a little diagonal box. He'll be able to keep it between them and the
you do
rock.
that?
Yes, it is a 20-foot square. So he is going
you
to
can do
shape
it.
the square, excluding the
You
person
can
there.
do it. That's for sure.
It's possible. Yeah, it's not clean, and like if they walk backwards, they're going to hit us some thorns. But you know, oops. So I wish there was a way to set a. Oh, I bet they're. I'm just going to do that. Hey, I'm going to add some fucking thorns because I'm a genius. All right.
You can do that.
Yeah, because I'm smart.
Tailspire.
Not editing on the fly.
Tailspire, everybody.
Boom. All right. Well, it's not the cleanest. There we go. Decent enough.
If we were trying to be like, look at the power of this game engine, I think we failed.
Can you rotate it? That looks cool right there.
That does actually look pretty cool.
It's a little better.
Rotate.
And replace this stone I took out. Okay.
Are you able to rotate or no?
What?
It has to be on square grid, right?
Yeah, it's got to be on the square for these, unfortunately. That's fine. It's at least enough for me as a DM to know where they are.
But we know. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But we know.
You know, I'm gonna there for fucking fuck's sake. There. Now everyone's in the square. Whoa.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
complaining.
there
All
we go.
right. So they're all gonna make. Do they have to make saving throws? Yes. Okay. All right. So 4 quick savies. I don't want the build menu here. Get out of my life.
DM's playing with himself again.
Shut up. Okay. So 1 saves. 1 crit misses.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can just leave. Do you guys see that
One
grid I
fails.
just drew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, see, you could do that. That's cool.
Wait, god damn it, that would have been helpful.
I did that.
I'm
too.
stupid.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm an
I'm
idiot.
trying to figure out how to delete it.
I just hit escape, I think. It goes away.
Thank you. Yep.
All right, well, from now on, someone do that for me because I don't know how to use it, and that's really useful. All right, so I'm going to say everyone except for the captain here fails. So I'm going to knock them all down.
Change the bitches. Excuse me?
Life alert.
All right.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yep. I've fallen in midair. They're unfortunately trapped there. All right. And that is going to end his turn. Do they have to do anything? They're just straight restrained. Okay. And then they can make a save on their turn. All right. Cool. All right. He's not going to do anything else. You notice the guards at this point, though, are
He busts out the
seeing what's
Shibari lines.
happening. You like, and clearly pointing to the part on the sign that says no attacking anyone else, no weapons, no. And they immediately run over to apprehend all parties. So we're gonna have one go here,
They're
and
going
he's
to arrest Nazis?
going to attempt.
I mean, they're breaking the rule inside the casino.
Correct. He's gonna attempt
So-
to move there. He's gonna go here. This one's gonna start hustle button over and then see the vines and kind of walk his way around the vines. Do I have any other? I've got one more here. Okay. I guess I could have just clicked on each guard, but whatever. That's fine. These guys are gonna start moving too. Okay. All right. So this guard is going to try and grab Theo by the wrist and just grapple him, same way as before, just trying to like get everyone to stop doing shit. He rolls a 2, so you see Theo like this giant metallic armor with a blue-faced tiefling starts stomping its way over, going, "Hey, you need to quit it!" And you see Theo go, "There's been a misunderstanding." And as this giant gauntleted hand goes for his wrist, Theo almost snakes out of the way with this like serpentine grace, and slips underneath. And you see him like kind of half crawl over the chair, just trying to like flurry his way out of the situation. That brings us over to Edward. Edward
Sweet.
is checking his move.
I am. I'm checking my distance here.
Yeah.
So, 30. Yeah, I think I could.
I don't like when you
Okay.
say that.
So, I'm going to move to here
Okay.
as far as I can go.
Yep.
And these guys are kind of. Would you say this guard that's closest to our boy here is in sight?
Which guard?
The one closest to
Theo?
that tried to grab him.
Oh, sorry. Is this guard?
Yep.
Yes, he is within your. Yeah, just barely. Yes, he's in your sight range.
Barely.
Like you can catch him through the crack in the rock. Yes.
Yeah. And there as well. Okay. So I am going to cast Command, and I'm going to shout, "Flee! Flee for your lives!"
Okay. All right. And that's a save.
Yes.
Is that like yelling bomb or fire in a crowded theater?
Credit
Yes.
casino.
Yeah, I don't mind. Come
Fuck
create
it.
a distraction.
I don't want to be in
aren't
this
I?
place.
Save is 13, and it is a. Oh my God, where is the actual save?
Probably
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Save. Yeah, it's wisdom. Most of the charisma, charm type things are.
All right, and you just did it on these two guards.
Yes, on both of them.
All right,
because
so
I cast it at second
They
level.
look at you with a sense of dread and fear, and you see pure panic in both of their eyes. You see the guard that is like still trying to grab Theo, who is like flailing on the chair, go forward,
Yeah.
look at you, and immediately pull his hand back, like he almost touched fire, and he's just like, "Ah."
Cool.
On their turn, they will flee.
Yay!
All right, that brings us to the Nazis. We're gonna see if anyone actually makes their strength save. No!
Oh, that's a no.
No! No.
No.
All right, so all three Nazis are still in the vines, and you see the commander, like with disgust, just like, get up, you fools! He's getting away. Is that difficult terrain too? Fuck.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think it is.
Fine.
Yeah.
So
it
he
is,
gets.
And his allies are in there.
Three.
You can't move through the space.
So he's gonna try and like climb over this big
Yeah,
rock
you know what?
and like
Fair
try
enough.
to like jump over where they are. He just manages to do that, but does not get any further. This is as far as he gets. He is furious. Literally, you could see him like as he's like trying to get over his friends while they're roiling in thorns and vines and they're like getting choked. You see him intentionally stomp his boots down on at least two of them. That brings us over to Alfred P. Wells.
Awesome sauce. I
Steven,
would
did I
like
cause a
to-
commotion?
There is a large commotion. You see, at this point, people are like, this woman is flipped over the bar and is trying to get away from the vines. You see this staff member going, please, no one on the bar, no one on the bar, please. Everyone else is more or less like taking an interest now. They're clearly turning around. They're trying to see what's happening. This is the most excitement that's happened at this place that is ungame related in some time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you
I
run
jump
on
on
the bar?
And I insist once again, there must be a misunderstanding. And in doing so, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. First, if you are running across the bar like that, I'm going to have you make either an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
15 for acrobatics.
Cool. You almost plant your
I'm
foot.
a fucking stage performer, buddy.
You almost plant your foot in some pie, but you have that presence of mind that you do when you are on stage, where you're like, oh, you just gently kind of scooted out of the way with your foot, but like continuing to run. But you pay no mind to the glasses of like copper ale that you just kind of knocked over.
I was picturing like a Jack Sparrow run for some reason.
100%. It's just
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah. and okay, so I cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I'm accosting the Nazi commander.
You're like
And I
poking
say-
him in the chest with it.
Hold on. I say, look, you fool, this isn't even the right man. And I am going to take a prosthetic nose out of my disguise kit, and I'm going to float it over quickly, hopefully stealthily. And I'm going to, like, as I move Toggle Pockets, not Toggle Pocket, I'm so sorry, what's his name?
Theo Barleymouth.
Barley Mouth. As I move his head, like I grab his chin to like move it to face the Nazi, I'm going to slip on the prosthetic nose.
That is a lot with Mage Hand.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
100%. You absolutely can. It's going to be an Arcana check. It's going to be a very high DC.
Okay.
A sleight of hand there.
I will say sleight of hand or Arcana. Your choice. That's a fair call.
Okay. Boys, channel the magic, because I'm gonna roll a 2. 23, baby.
23.
23,
Okay.
baby.
23.
Hell yeah.
You slap the fake nose on Theo. He's not particularly cooperative. Like he's like clearly going.
I don't
"Stop." What does the fake nose look like? I need you to describe the absurdity of this.
It's like a big, like gross goblin like nose, but it's pigment matched to his skin to a degree. So like it's convincing enough, but it's like very like I gave him Geddy Lee's nose. Bop. You're now a Canadian bass player.
Okay. All right.
Like so it's the same way that like you know you look at somebody and you're like that's them, and then they turn and look at you directly and you see that no, that nose is way off.
all right.
Yeah, that sorry.
Duly noted. All right. All right. Good to know. Is anything else in your turn?
Hold on. I'm gonna say probably no, but I want to make sure that I don't have anything. Oh, and for my Barley Mount friend, I'm going to use 1 instance of Bardic Inspiration.
I was wondering when
Wow.
you were going to finally use those sons of bitches.
I
All
use
right.
them multiple
used them.
times. I haven't
He's
been in
used them
combat in a
twice.
long time.
I've seen Derek use them. I don't know.
Derek did use all of them. This is true.
I remember using a whole bunch of them.
Derek's a better bard than I am. Okay, are you happy?
All right.
You do a better Karsa voice than he
Well,
does.
it's
We all have fucking.
because most of our characters,
That's fucked.
you and I are basically non-combatants at this point. Like,
All right. It
that's
is
why too.
going to be Theo's turn. He is going to use a persuasion check to convince the Nazi that they are looking at the wrong person. He has a persuasion of 0. So, oh, sorry. It's going to be
But he also
deception.
has bardic inspiration.
He's a deception of 0 as well. He has bardic inspiration. He has
Which is-
advantage
which is
because the
what?
nose is a little fucking weird. It's kind of a
Yeah.
development, right?
What's bardic inspiration at this point, JR? Is it D4 still?
I
Or no?
believe it's a D4 still.
All right.
All right.
It is still a
D6.
it is a fairly high threshold still, because again, this is a Nazi. They are very
This is when Theo crits.
yeah.
Not-
This is
Nazis
it.
have exactly no chill.
All right,
not
so
seeing the
I
check,
rolled
bro.
on the wrong fucking.
I mean, they'd still
All right.
kill him for being wrong.
Oh, I
like-
need to roll on this side. All right, so first
Yeah,
roll.
not being able to season their name, dude. That's a crit. I can see it clear as day. That's a crit.
I told you.
He nailed it.
I willed this into existence again. I was like, this is when Theo crits. This is it, man. Yep.
Theo looks up.
Told you I had a plan. I
Goblin
told you.
nose on his face. You see him pull his head
It
from
could
the
be
cushion
fucking
of the
green at
chair.
this point.
You see him pull his face from the cushion of the chair. He's accidentally, clearly banged his eye on the chair itself. There's a bit of blood dripping from the eye. There's this giant goblin nose, and he goes, "I'm not the man you're looking for." And you see, for one moment, the confidence in this Nazi drain out of his face. And he looks at the poster, and he looks back at this shriveled, bent nose, pimple faced, blood dripping man.
It changed the topography of his face.
Probably.
And you see doubt. He stops what he's doing. He does not move. He does not continue to pursue. He is just looking back and forth at this person's face and at the poster and wondering how he could have gotten this so wrong and how he can save face in this moment.
Can I speak, or am I bound to the?
I will say you could use a free action to speak.
Okay. Look at this mess, sir. You come into an establishment and you attack a poor innocent man for believing he's a man who he is not. The shame you have wrought. You have made security work harder than they need to, and this poor fellow has sustained injury. What will you do to make this right? I will have you know I am close friends with the proprietor of this bar, and he would not be happy to hear that you folks have made such a mess in front of the bar floor. I ask, what will you do to make this right?
Make a persuasion check.
I saw the whole thing.
Inspiration? I mean, advantage.
Come on.
You guys
No.
saw it too, right? I shout to like, all
you-
the-
He pulls out a cell phone, gets right in his face.
You get persuasion. That's you get a persuasion
No, you
check.
get-
That's what you get for
They
this
got
scenario.
you. They got you on the mirrors. I'm gonna want to see that footage later.
13. Lucky number.
13. All right, let's see. I need to pull up his.
Good,
I
we'll
didn't
see
clip
that
it all
Nazi
there, did I?
confidence.
Yeah, truly
No, you're good.
an insightful bunch.
Your two jobs, I just realized you probably deal with these people all the time.
He rolled a 13, but with an insight of -1. Immediately goes. You see him start like doing the math in his head. Where it's like, how can we salvage this? How can we salvage this? And eventually, he gets to the point where he's like, we need to leave. We need to go. We fucked up. We need to leave this place. So you see him start turning and swearing at the other guards, like, "Swine! How did you get this so wrong? Get up! Get up!" And you see him again pulling them from the ground. And he goes, "We're leaving." And you see like the guards confused at this point because they did see this individual cast magic and they did attack other patrons, but it looks like it was in self-defense, and it does look like it was an issue of like miscommunication here.
I
So
look
you
directly
see,
at them and I'm like, oh, Toggle Pocket's going to want to hear about this.
you see the guards realize it's now in their best
my God.
interest to
This is cool,
escort
and
the
they're running
Nazis
away
out,
from me,
where they're
so-
like, we're gonna get these guys out.
There's still 2 of them that are running away, I think.
The terrified too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this guard is just screaming, going. So as you're going, what will you do to fix this? There is one guard, because it is his turn next, and he goes, flee! Flee with your lives! You see him knock into the desk here, and just boom, cards kind of fly up into the air. You hear people scream, and the guard just keeps running further away. This guard literally just hides back in his corner. He just kind of faces the wall and just crouches. The other guards, however, decide maybe we should start cleaning this mess up. They move forward and they begin lifting the Nazis out of the vines, cutting the vines out. And you see, like, at this point, the vines are starting to kind of magically dissolve away back into the ground. They begin escorting the Nazis out of the Afterlife Casino. And unless you want to do anything else, I will say combat can end there.
That'd be great because I want to make my way to Barley Mount, like as they're escorting the Nazis out.
Okay. All right. Let me clean up the board a little bit then. I'm going to just bop these guys out of existence.
I told you, Derek. Who said we were gonna fight?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, who needs combat?
If anyone's
You don't
gonna
have to
find
see the pain of watching us fail at combat because we succeed at diplomacy.
You guys just say you talk like people who've never been punched in the mouth.
This is true. I have not. Yeah.
The irony here.
No, that's not true.
I have not been punched in the mouth. I've been punched in the back of the head before.
Yeah, we've all had brothers.
So, yeah. No, it wasn't a brother. It was,
all right.
it was just another kid my age. That's all.
I got it.
Don't worry about it. All right. All right, so
The lawsuit's pending.
looking back, we're gonna put the guards back where they
Yeah,
were. All right, this guard's gonna go here. This guard's gonna go back here.
me to not
All right.
speak about it.
So you see at this point, the guards have escorted the Nazis back onto the boats, back to the dock, and they are leaving. At this point, there should be no Nazis left in the casino.
Okay, so while
the
they're
time
like,
being.
being escorted out, like I'm gonna remove a handkerchief and like just start like dabbing Barley Mount's face and be like, "Oh, you poor thing!" And I give him like a wink, like, "Be cool."
He seems very confused. Having met you earlier, he allows it to happen, but he is just like, "My face, what's wrong with my face?"
So you got to give me the cue when the Nazis are gone, man.
The Nazis have left, yes. That they have been escorted. They are on the boats, and they are currently floating away.
All right, so I'm gonna remove the blood and whatever is going on with his face, and then in the process pop the prosthetic nose
No,
off.
you should probably keep that on.
Why? The Nazis are the only one looking for him.
Yeah, but the guards are here still, and they could see him take the nose up.
I do it stealthily. I do it by like holding it into the handkerchief.
Yeah, but they saw him. They saw him previously. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You already just said. You already said
Barley
you were
Mount's
doing it.
allowed to be here. Nazis don't like him.
Alfred decrees, Barley Mount's allowed to be here.
He's chill. Nazis aren't.
Who is casting orbs on? There we go. All right. Yeah, you managed to kind of discreetly wipe the nose off.
So I say, "Are you all right, old pal?"
Alfred, again. Oh well. It seems you've come to my aid twice this evening.
Well, you know, I have a special policy for fans, and I couldn't leave you out to dry.
Well, I appreciate the effort, but I should probably leave as well. I suspect me being here might be problematic at this point. Is there anything I can do for you before I depart? Just as a way of saying thank you.
Well, you see, I have quite the business in this area of the world, and unfortunately, you've fallen into being a person of interest. Is there a place we can meet outside of the afterlife where we can discuss this better? I know, unfortunately, our previous Discord in which you told me where you were staying was a lie. And I would like you, as a favor, to extend the courtesy of being truthful this time.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Give yourself bardic inspiration.
That sounds like a man who re-listened to last game. Persuasion, advantage.
You don't just remember everything that happens in game. What are you talking about?
Heavens no.
I work so hard.
22.
22. All right, 22 is enough. He says, do you have a map?
I do.
All right, you provide. Do you have a map of the area?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought we got one when we got here, didn't we? Did we not?
Think so? I'm not sure.
Review the tapes. I don't remember.
All right.
I thought we did.
For the sake of everything, what I will say is that during your planning of the heist, you probably secured a map, right? We can all agree
No,
that's
we
probably.
definitely do have a map because you sent it to us in this chat. It's in this chat.
Gave us a map.
Yeah, I did it.
Give
Cool.
us a map.
Yeah.
Of the
We even know
casino.
where
Okay.
the security.
All right. So
mirrors
he writes down the map. Essentially, he draws you an area outside of town. Why am I doing that? All right. So he gives you a map. He writes down. He goes, "All right. So if you leave town, several miles out, there is a camp of Grongs. I have been living amongst them. Should you wish to meet me again, I can be found there."
I have many a question on what any of that sentence meant other than that you're staying outside of town, but you're right. You should get out of here as quick as possible. So thank you for your time, and I hope that you continue to enjoy my literary greatness in the future. Shall we not meet again? I hope that we do.
Certainly.
Maybe don't leave it that quick. Maybe wait until their boat reaches the end and let them depart.
Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, this is my compatriot, Edward. He's a genius in his field, and he should be equally respected for all that he brings to the table. As
Legal
a party
advice.
member, he is a great friend.
Oh, I see. An esquire of sorts then.
Yes.
Certainly.
I'll take out my card and give it to him.
What does your card look like?
This is accountant, doesn't it?
Because I forgot. Yes, it literally says accountant. I thought you offered legal advice, old chap.
He's diversifying.
This is my accountant card. I don't. See.
You
the
have
actual
multiple
Esquire card,
professions?
yes, the Esquire card got lost in the mail. See, I'm very far away from home.
I see.
It was delivered to my home there.
You see, in my adventures, I required the expertise of both an accountant and a legal expert, and in doing so, poor Edward was ripped from his home and was unable to bring the proper utensils. The fact that he is so capable in his ability should be noted. That he only has a business card for his accounting ability, but he's here for his legal abilities, I assure you.
It is a very nice eggshell white.
It's embossed.
Yeah.
He takes the card. He pockets it. He goes, well, very well. No, one never knows when they might be in need of one knowledgeable in both legal matters and financial issues, I suppose.
Yep.
It's a pleasure making your acquaintance, Edward. Alfred, again, can be found outside of town. I hope you have a
Please,
lovely evening.
Take this, should you require its great use again. And I hand him the prosthetic nose.
He holds it this time, looking at it a little closer. What is the prosthetic nose made out of?
It's like a gooey, like pseudo latex substance. It's kind of gross.
He holds
Bless
it,
you.
kind of squeezes it a little bit. It leaks about like a little bit of, I presume, some sort of prosthetic gel on the inside that kind of gives it that natural.
Keep it in your coolest, driest pocket.
You see him open a small pouch precisely for that purpose, puts it in, zips it back up. Well then, I shall be off. A pleasure, gentlemen. Farewell. And you see him begin walking towards the docks themselves. All right. Kill. No, all right. So, what?
Fucking Nazi pops out of the river and stabs him.
It stabs the prosthetic nose and it saves his life.
All right. Is there anything else you two want to wrap up this evening at the casino?
There's a lot of stuff that we still needed to do at the casino before we head out.
need
But
the
if you
cases
wanted to
still.
pivot to these two, that would be awesome.
Totally
Me
can.
and now
Yeah.
decompress.
All right. Let's do that. All right.
Hey,
We're
your
gonna.
mic's muted,
Mine is?
Alex.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I was like,
I have
what?
one question. There is a man with a beard that wraps around his waist like a belt with a cat in his hat.
Sorry, who are you talking about?
There's like a patron in the
Where?
Where
Is
the
that one of the-
fuck are
the
you
tables?
talking about?
behind one of the machines. Here, I'll put a ball on him.
I see it now.
Yeah, what about him?
I will be damned. Yeah, that's yeah.
What's his story?
All right, you don't get to know.
What's going on there? God damn it! We were supposed
You know
to look at
what?
the circus and look for access, and now we're fucking stuck talking to this guy with a cat.
Hang on. I know what we're gonna do now. Okay, you guys go do your thing. We're gonna go talk to this guy. Really figure out what's going on
All
here.
right. No.
Either he is using a key as a monocle, or the cat is wearing a necklace that is a key.
All right, listen. Simuel's not here. Also, that's for later.
The cat has a key for a necklace.
That's for later.
That's for later.
The cat has a key for a necklace.
I want his
Why,
backstory.
when I highlight
Wait,
it, why does it
I
say
know what's
Jingle, the
going on.
Destroyer of Worlds? Why does it say that?
I know. I think I know where that character's gonna come up later. I hope I'm right.
It looks
Anyway,
wild.
scooching along to the other map, back with Carson and Simuel. All
Were
right.
we
let's-
not supposed to find him?
I'm surprised you did. Also, how bored were you during that combat?
Sorry.
That was pretty compelling, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you
However
motherfucker.
words
How
what
dare
just
you?
happened. If you're, I'm just saying, if you paid for a little like UFC fight and that's what happened, you'd be on your phone.
Have you watched a UFC fight lately? That's basically what we're getting.
All right.
Oh god, we're still in the forest
You are still in the jungle.
with a cupcake.
And I remember we just gave you the Mithril scale mail.
Correct. You guys had offloaded that list of items.
Yep.
Do vampires leave blood on a sword?
Are you looking?
I'm looking at my sword.
All right. Actually, let me pull up. Let me stop this
I
one.
would clean it before I put it on my back again, unless there's nothing. There's gonna be something. At least I'm gonna wipe off my sword as I look around and put my sword back.
There we go. So looking at it now, you see your sword is not covered in blood. It is covered in black ichor that is slowly sizzling off.
As soon as I kind of take it and flick it off a couple times.
You see droplets spray across the canopy of the jungle floor. You see little splatters hit the jungle tree in front of you and begin sizzling upwards into the night air. It is very still kind of hot and humid, even though it is evening.
Damn. Well, once it's sufficiently clean, I'll put it back on my back.
Also, is this music playing as well? I want to get rid of the music.
Yeah, I hear music.
There we go. I didn't want to duplicate the two. There we go.
Since it's been a while, can you remind us how far into the jungle we had come before this happened?
A couple miles.
We hadn't gone very far yet.
Not at all. You get in the sense of where you're trying to end up. You're probably halfway there.
Why are there two of us?
Are you asking Karsa?
Well, I mean, like, there's
Oh, there's two. I got it. Yes.
yeah, there's a battle simule and a cupcake simule.
Where's the other simule?
I'll put them side by side.
Cool. I was gonna say just.
Oh, I see the other one now.
Oh God, Horde. All right. There we go. I just switched scenes, honestly. All right. I'll drag you back to where you are with Karsa. Oh shit, you've grabbed him and you've taken him away, and I can't find him anymore.
I have not grabbed.
There we
Okay.
go. All right. Cool. There you go.
Whoa.
All right. So Karsa, you take your massive blade, you thrust it once, and you just see.
Similar to you. Good to push on with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Make-
I'm gonna look at him closely. Yeah.
Karsa, make an insight check. Simuel, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Lucky number 13. Your dad says that should be a success.
13. Or wait, wisdom saving throw +2. Shit, my bad. 14.
Okay. All right. Let's see what this is gonna get. Okay. Get out of there. All right. Carson, you see that Simul appears to be completely in control. Simul, you appear to be completely in control.
Cool. I am still a little jarred by the whole thing, so I'm gonna have to have a talk with my little friend
Okay.
at some point.
Do I need to worry about my back with you?
No. If there's anything that I feel turning, I'll let you know. But for now, let's walk side by side.
Carson turns on his heel and starts pushing. Takes out that machete.
Yep.
And just starts hacking his way forward.
All right. Make a
And I'll take out my scythe and just keep.
similarly
hacking through
removing. Either Karsa or Simul, make a survival check just to kind of see how well you guys do getting to where you need to go.
And
Just one of you, and you can decide who's doing it.
well, I rolled before we talked about it. If you want to ignore me and you roll, because I rolled a 4. Fuck.
I rolled a 3, so we're both.
All right, boys. Okay.
We
All
get
right.
2 feet.
Couple of bear
Another
grills out there.
Shrad comes out.
You make it about another 3/4 of the way. So I'm going to
Ride memes comes out.
move you further along in the woods.
Oh wow. We're flying.
Where'd I go?
You can click on your portrait and it'll bring it to you.
Hell
Right here.
yeah. Whoa. Not for people with epilepsy.
Who is doing that?
It's me. Sorry.
That's terrible. All right.
Terrible. It's terrible.
I don't know why I put Karsa on a tree. There we go.
I was like, I climbed a tree.
I'm so proud of you for a minute. All right. So you get about 3/4 of the way, and it is still quiet. You occasionally hear the sounds of things in the canopy. But as you get closer, you begin feeling this tremor in the ground. It starts quiet at first, and you realize as it kind of boom, boom, boom.
You're bringing me a mount?
What?
You're
Yeah.
bringing me a mount?
100%. You're and you see farther away into the jungle. You see even in the brightly lit sky, a shit ton of birds and bats fly up from the canopy of the jungle, like crossing the moon. And you realize there is something gigantic coming your way.
Like, looks like it's coming straight at us. Like
It is coming towards your direction.
Oh, good.
What do you
you're,
do?
You're gonna see me immediately put like my back up against a tree, kind of look to see if I can see anything, and then like try and slip to the next tree while looking and looking.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy then?
Yes.
All right, I'll have you make stealth roll for me. And Simul, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow suit and hopefully be stealthy as well.
Okay.
A 19.
Fuck,
And then
that's
I'm
good.
stopping at each tree and trying to see if I can see the direction, if it's coming towards us. So it's essentially straight up threat assessment.
Got it.
I got a 15 for stealth.
Okay. All right. Both of you are currently kind of sneaking your way through the woods. Karsa, you realize whatever it is gigantic, but it's far enough away that the only way you're going to get even a glimpse of this thing is from higher ground.
Can I climb a tree and see?
Well, I'm also looking to see if the birds that are coming up are essentially like, does it divert towards us? I'm trying to get any idea if it's coming, if it knows we're here, or if it's we just need to get out of its way.
Make a nature check for me.
Can I look around for the highest tree to see
17.
17. The birds are flying your direction, and you know this as they're fleeing. They're flying away, so they're moving away from where the creature is heading. So you know they are running. It is moving towards the birds and therefore you. The birds have kind of flown overhead at this point. You also feel in the tremor in the ground getting louder and louder, implying the creature is moving towards you. However, you do not know if it is because it has spotted your presence or it is just moving this direction.
Yep. And since he's trying to climb a tree, do I hear any trees breaking as this thing moves?
You hear foliage being pushed out of the way, and you hear creaks and groans and snaps of wood.
Okay, so I try to look around and look up for like a taller tree.
Okay.
I'll help boost you up.
Thinking this one looks pretty tall.
You can move towards that and climb it if you want.
Okay.
And you're just using the boots, right? You're not even gonna try and.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking straight
Yeah.
grapple this shit.
I'm not gonna grapple this shit. You can't make me. All right, fantastic. Samuel, make a perception check for me.
Hey, do. Great. A 4.
A 4.
It's dark.
It is dark, and you kind of hear boom, 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 and a gigantic flutter of creatures immediately erupt from the forest, and it kind of blocks out your vision. You just see flapping wings. Some of them kind of hit your face. I need you to make a quick dexterity saving throw to make sure you don't fall over and lose your balance. Actually, no, because your feet are stuck to the top of this fucking thing. You're fine.
Okay.
You were just buffeted by flapping wings, and like some of them are feathered, some of them are this fleshy like
bats.
like bat wings. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Karsu, is there anything you want to do?
I want to keep moving out of the direction. So if it's coming from, I don't know how to show you orientation on this. I guess I can do this.
Just
So it's
ping.
coming from like this way, right?
No. It is coming more from this direction.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then so when I was playing around with the control button, I lost Karsa.
Just click on your portrait and it'll bring you right back to you.
Oh, I found him. He's on top of a middle tree. Oh, how cool. Okay, I'm gonna put him then behind a big tree. Oh my god, this map is so hard to use, unfortunately. Okay,
You can also cut down the canopy if you want. Like you can move the.
yeah, but every time you move yourself, it like resets.
Oh, what? That shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening.
That's happening to me. All right, I
Yeah.
feel like. Yeah, okay,
Just a
I'm not
note.
too far from him, and I'm behind a tree, a big one. That seems like what I want to do for now.
I'm hearing 2 musics, by the way.
Are you?
Yep.
Is it
I don't know if it's Tailspire music and the other one competing.
Let me see.
Actually, I know what I would like to do.
You just hear the crickets, right? Like there's no other.
You're good now.
Yeah, I think you fixed it because I turned down mine and I heard like other volume for a little bit.
Yep. You're good.
Can
Well,
I
that means the other
find-
one's duplicating, and I'm not in love with that. But
I would like a hunk of rock or a hunk of bark or something fairly heavy that Karsa can throw roughly 40 to 60 feet kind of thing deep into the jungle.
oh wait, that's why. There we go. I fixed it. I figured it out. Cool. All right.
No, you just totally muted the other music.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that was not supposed to be going.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my
With
bad.
the ambiance.
Now there's no music.
All right, dang it.
Now there is nothing.
There you go.
Yeah,
Better,
perfect.
better.
I would like to pick up something like a rock the size of a football that Karsa can probably huck, 50
Okay.
to 100 yards, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm basically gonna hold on to that for now in case the thing keeps coming right at us. I'm gonna try to make distracting sound later.
Okay.
And that's it for now. I'm keeping an eye out and waiting to see if I can figure out more of what's coming at us.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye up on
Simule.
yeah.
Okay. You continue here. Boom. Boom.
I'd like to try to look again.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Ooh, one better. I got a 5.
It is impossible to see anything at this point. You also
Cool.
notice as the creature is getting closer, the ground is shaking and the tree you are on is swaying back and forth. So you're like trying to keep your balance, even though instinctually you know you can't fall, but you're still trying to
Fucking with you.
like you're trying to maintain your core.
Like it.
It's one of those. Something is moving towards your direction. It is not stopping. You know that because you see the trees in that direction swaying and moving with whatever's in the bottom part of the foliage.
Okay. Well, whatever direction it looks like the trees are moving from, because I can see the trees, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna climb down and like maybe try to flank like left with Karsa.
Okay.
So. Shit, where'd I go?
I'm hard to see. I moved myself right here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to move forward.
Hey, so technical difficulties. We're right back. All right, and we're on a different board. And now Karsa can see the fucking gigantic lizard that is sprinting towards your group. All right, so just pick back up. Simule had originally moved in another direction. You noticed that the creature was still charging in Simule's general area. Karsa stayed behind a little bit to see if he could try to dissuade the creature.
Yeah, so I threw a rock the other direction to see if it falls for it or if it's single-minded purpose.
Fuck me up.
I tried to throw it far, like I said. I was going for
Make a strength check for me.
and I purposely picked up something that I could throw far. Strength check. Straight strength, or is that athletics?
Strength athletics, yeah, it's both.
Well, that's a natural 20 for a 25.
Oh my god. You shuck that shit. It goes off this map. You see the creature stop in its tracks and turn in that direction. A few moments pass. Do you do anything?
I'm trying to watch what Simuel's gonna do. If he's taking off running or if he's hiding or...
Just
I'll wait for
continue
Samuel.
running.
If you continue running, you see immediately its head snaps back to your direction. Some of you can move your character 30 feet.
Okay. Do I notice the goblins to the left?
Yes.
Teller, will you bring me back in Tailspire, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's 1. Or wait, are these tiles 10? You
Yes.
said?
Yes, these tiles are
Yes,
10.
that's 10. Yeah, that's 30 feet. What is it? Do I notice that it looks like is that a vine or is that
Which thing?
the thing that's attached to the base of the tree?
Which tree? Could you
The one
give me a
that the
little?
goblin is next to?
Oh,
What is
yes,
this
that.
thing?
It is a rope.
Do I notice what it's connected to? Is it like holding a boulder or something?
You do that on your turn. So what we're gonna do. I already had you guys roll initiative, so I'm gonna put everyone to initiative order now
Okay.
because we are now in combat. I did not roll for my little friends.
Can't
as
wait
Alex
to see what
pointed out.
these two do in combat.
I mean,
All right.
I'm really tempted to try and hamstring it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to set the order, which is this creature. Then that brings us to
I'm also thinking one bite, since I'm half health, one bite. killed me.
Samuel, did you want to go before or after the goblins?
After.
Okay.
I want to see what they do.
And then that brings us to Karsa afterwards. Okay. This gigantic lizard's gonna go first then. Karsa, you see this gigantic creature roar and begin charging towards the now faster moving Simul. It runs towards his direction. I will say, because it is a gigantic creature, you can make an opportunity attack if you want.
I will purposely step around the tree like, how do I grab my character? What? Let me grab it. You stupid game.
Someone boop boop something. How dare they?
Why can't I move my character? Stupid fucking Tailspire. I'm a dumbass. I don't know what's happening.
All right, wait, why? What we having a problem with? But
It's like doing selection instead of, it won't let me move my character.
where do you want him? Can I? Is this
your
helping?
turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around the corner there, take my sword with both hands, and try and hit it in the ankle, essentially, as it runs by,
Okay.
to try and injure its ability to move, and then try and use the tree for full cover from those teeth and claws again. That's my goal there.
All right, make an attack roll. Also, don't you have an ability if you attack something before? Oh, it hasn't gone in. It has gone in combat, right?
It hasn't attacked yet.
Oh, cool. So
think
then
that's-
you still get your
I'll have to
feature.
look. But if you hit a creature that has not taken a turn yet in the current combat, so maybe not. But it doesn't matter because I rolled a 10. I don't get surprised or anything, do I?
I'll say you get advantage because it is surprise.
I
It
didn't know it was-
has
yeah.
not. Yeah, you were stealth too.
Okay, then I got a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
It's better. It's better.
Good. And my initial roll is, very good, a 14.
Okay.
And then if I get surprise attack, that is an extra 4.
So we're looking at a total of 18.
Yep.
Okay, let me pull up my calculator.
Oh, legit.
Well, it's gonna come right over the way to go game. All right, cool. All right, so you sink your blade into this creature's ankle, and you realize like it is a scratch. However, as you rip into it, you see the flesh gives away almost too easily. As your blade cut through the leg of this creature, you are hit with a stench of rot and decay.
Holy shit.
Fuck. It's undead.
Yeah,
No,
well.
it's just 3 goblins standing on top of each other.
It looks at you and it says, "Ride me."
Okay. So it, having been attacked, stops immediately.
So yeah, you do, Simul, you'd probably hear of like the roar as I swing, and then the fuck? I do try and get behind the tree again.
Okay.
Nothing give me any cover.
So since it was an opportunity attack, you can't really move so much and manipulate
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
So I just get, yeah, it's fair.
All right. So it is going to attack you.
I turn around to look at Karsa.
Oh, and I didn't rage.
Just in
or die.
time to see him get turned into a pink mist.
I really should have raged. Fuck.
Does a 15 hit?
AC is 15.
So that is a contest, which means you and I both roll off and see.
Okay, I will do that in Tailspire.
Yep.
Except I don't see the dice. How do I do that?
You just hit space.
Yeah, okay. And D20. Did it roll? What is
It
that?
looks like you're holding it.
I don't know how to throw it.
I think you just did. Right? Is that what I see on the ground or no?
I think my Tailspire just needs reset. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and...
You rolled a 5.
Oh, what?
Where?
I think I can see it in the corner. Yeah, I see a 5.
I do-
Right. right here.
Oh, okay.
Where? Okay, fuck it. Whatever I rolled then. Nice details.
Here,
That was
actually,
right
just
there.
because Tailspire is absolutely actively fucking you up, just roll in D&D Beyond, and you can absolutely roll because I didn't see the 5 roll. Oh, I just saw
didn't either.
you just rolled something.
No, that was me.
Oh, JR just rolled something.
Oh, I got a 4 in the other one, so.
Okay, all right,
You roll a 5.
all right. Let me roll this one just to see where we're at.
I'll retry
3.
Tailspire after this.
A 3.
A 3. So you see, having cut into its tendon, it looks at you and goes to thwap you with this gigantic tail. You have an idea as a fighter of when you should block, when you should parry, and when you should get the fuck out of the way. And this is one of those few times where you hit the ground and you feel the air above you get displaced. This tail, wham, smashes into this tree and knocks it over. I'm gonna destroy that really quickly, get that right out of the way. Leave the stump there. Actually, I can put out the
8.
little foliage there on the ground too. Just knocked it straight over. All right. It
Sick.
roars at you again and tries to bite you.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm dead. I'm
no!
in rage. I'm so dead. Oh no.
All right.
How's he get 2 turns?
That is 34 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
You see it lean forward, roar, and immediately snap its jaws into Karsa. Blood sprays from Karsa's torso as it shakes once and throws him. He's gonna land here, and you're unconscious?
Yep.
All right, I'm knock you down. Fantastic.
I scream out Karsa's name.
Duly noted. All right. That is going to bring us to these 2 goblins.
Fuck me, bro.
You see them.
That's what Karsa says as he goes flying through the air. Fuck me.
Fuck me, bro. You see him hit against the tree, land at the base of it. You see these 2 goblins chittering. What languages do you speak, Simuel?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Deep Speech.
Okay, so you do not understand them. You just hear chittering.
I only can read everything. I can't.
Yeah, correct. So you see one of them run over to this cable and begin sawing it. While the other one is gesturing frantically at this gigantic reptilian creature and at the other goblin.
Do I understand through gestures what it's trying to say? Like,
You
leave
know
it there?
fucking... make an insight check.
Ah, shit. Insight check. Insight check. There we go. I got a crit.
Oh, fuck! All right, with a crit, you're looking at the one goblin that's furiously sawing at this rope, right? And you see the other goblin who is gesturing madly at the rope, at the giant reptile, and then at the foliage above the reptile where the rope is tied.
Hey, Jake,
Okay.
Karsa got crit bit. He's unconscious.
No.
So
I will
looking
say
like-
our combat went better.
it's looking
Alright.
like they need to cut that rope immediately.
Hey, are you putting salt in the wound, you dick?
Jake, can you check your? I don't have any wounds. Do you have any wounds to put?
No, no, I don't.
Yeah.
No, no.
You guys want to come try and charm an undead raptor?
We can certainly try.
Sunil, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so they just took the turn. It is your turn now.
Okay. I'm wondering if I will be able to hit that. What are the odds that I could hit that thing with my Eldritch Blast?
You can make an attack roll.
What are the odds I can hit that?
Hit that thing.
Hey, girl. I just saw you wreck my friend.
Was it come flying on the undead rafter?
That's some bite force you got there.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 23 to hit the rope.
Oh, are you making an attack roll? So you are going
Yeah.
for it? Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
try to hit the rope, but not the
Oh,
goblin.
hey, Bella.
Yep, you do hit the rope. I need you to make a damage roll for me.
Okay. Are you fucking serious?
What'd you get?
I got a 1.
Okay, so you
Out of a D10, I got a fucking 1.
you lash out with this arcane energy, and you see this red burst just shoot, moat, and it hits a bit of the rope, but it doesn't take it out. You get the idea the rope is incredibly strong. Maybe to the same strength, like the tensile strength of steel. So you
God.
hit it, and it dings off, and you see this red bolt shoot off into the night sky.
Shit. Um.
Man, you must have long range Eldritch Blast. Those things dissipate at 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 130.
It's 120. Yeah.
Nothing in the game is 130.
Yeah, that'd be a weird number.
Okay. You have a bonus action. You have a movement left. What are you doing?
I don't think I can make it to Karsa to heal.
I do have a bunch of greater healings or healing potions on me.
Yeah, that you
I-
just got.
I'd like to make my way to here.
If you start
possible.
moving, you see
Will it move?
both of the goblins turn, look at you, and begin gesturing wildly.
Like to not.
It's visions based on motion.
Okay, well then I stay the fuck where I am.
Okay.
Or it wouldn't fall into their trap if it.
Mhm. Okay, I end my turn.
Okay. All right.
She's a clever girl, and her vision's based on motion.
Karsa, I need you to make a death saving throw for me.
Could you bring me back to the map? And I roll this publicly for everyone?
Oh, did you leave Tailspire?
Yeah, I restarted it.
There you go. You do not.
How
just
do I
need-
whisper it?
You just, yeah, it's fine.
You-
Don't
you
worry, we'll
set
know
your-
later.
No. You set your rolls to DM only.
I don't know how to do that. How do I do that?
Hey, just keep track of it.
The ghost hands look like they're reaching for something.
Like on
Your
D&D.
guns are-
Go
Well, 'cause-
go to D&D Beyond. Go to game log.
Yeah.
Like you hit
There.
the message box.
Do me
in
a favor.
campaign,
Just
and you can
track it
send
for
to
me.
Dungeon Master only.
I don't
It's
need to
easy.
know. I don't
Oh,
need
there
to
it is.
know.
I see it.
I got
I-
you, homie.
I don't
Got
need
it.
to know, and I trust you.
It's
Sound
a good
good?
thing to. Well, I didn't want everyone to see my roll, but I needed a roll here.
Oh, that's
All
fair.
right,
Fantastic. All right.
we're good. Okay, first roll done.
All right. So the creature, you see it just kind of looming, and it is sniffing the air, and you see it just go. And it kind of looks around, and you see as it looks around, both of the goblins stop what they're doing immediately. And let's see, I'm gonna have a roll real quick for it. And then for the goblins, because I didn't earlier. All right, cool.
Never rooted for a goblin so hard.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Jared,
see,
it's also kind of
as it-
funny that our two friends might die in the jungle and we'll never know.
you see as it begins trying to sniff in the air, both of them stop moving, and you see both of them hold their breath. Just and then it begins looking around. At this point, both of the goblins do not move. They are too scared to move. They do nothing. Simul,
Okay.
it is your turn.
I'd like to try to hit the rope again.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Nine.
A 9 does not hit. So you see it. What I will say is that this mode of energy sizzles by the lizard, and you see the lizard look in that direction.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Karsa?
Rolling.
Dude, just like fastball the fucking healing potion at him. Just.
Ooh,
He's very happy.
natural 20.
K-Rit. Oh!
Does
you-
that,
HP, baby.
Is that back up?
is that one hit point or is that auto stabilize? I don't remember.
I believe that
the
stabilizes. Oh, wait, no, for a crit?
rule. It's a
I thought it
crit.
was 2.
A crit, I
Saves.
think,
I thought it counts
gets
as
you
2
up.
saves.
It does count as 2 saves,
Crit
but I
gets
think
me
it,
up, baby.
I think it
DM's
stabilizes
choice.
you? I don't
I'll
actually.
look up the rule.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna wait
See you in
because
the
I don't want to
comments.
rob you of a turn if you do.
Yeah.
See you there.
Yes, I'm over 18. Fuck you.
D&D right. They don't know stakes.
Rolling a 20 regens you 1 HP. Yep.
All
Oh, well.
There you go.
right, so Karsa, you are back up to conscious. You are still prone.
Get the fuck out of the comments.
Hell,
and he immediately starts moving, not knowing what's going
Karsa,
on.
your vision is woozy. You kind of come back from that pitch black. You feel blood trickling from your chest into the foliage beneath you. There is a pool of warm, wet liquid that is sticky to the touch, and your vision is woozy. As you come back to consciousness, you notice to your right are 2 goblins furiously holding their breath, and the gigantic lizard that had dispatched you is now looking in the other direction. Simul is not in your eye line.
Probably one of my 4 lungs is collapsed, and as I see the goblins, I just blink and go, "Oh, I have a head injury," and I just lay there for a minute.
Okay. Do you do anything else in your turn?
I will take one of those potions we got.
Okay.
Let me see. I believe there are 3 potions of greater healing we picked up, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
And that is 4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Do it while he's not looking.
Yeah, he's looking the other way. I'm gonna just try and take one of them and just.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna have you make
that-
a stealth check for me real quick.
a
You're
stealth
gonna have to
check.
boof
Yes.
it, buddy.
Stealth check there.
You're gonna have to boof the health potion, pal.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. Okay. All right. Let's see if it notices.
All right, 44 plus 4.
That is a 2.
Yeah, it's
So you
I love the idea
silently,
of being like an EpiPen.
you very quietly push the cork off the bottle and just let it kind of drain into your mouth.
14 hit points.
Okay. All right. You're back up 14.
All right, and I will play dead for 1 turn. Like, take it and just okay, I have a brain injury. This is not real. That's
Yep.
it.
All right. So you see the gigantic lizard creature is going to make another attempt to see if anyone's around it. It does not. So it continues sniffing the air and looking in the direction of the last blast. You see one of the goblin's face is starting to turn a bright purple as it is not moving, it is not breathing, and it is starting to run out of air. You see the other one is like holding it, looking meaningfully in its eyes.
Dang, they can only hold their breath for 6 seconds.
This guy suck, dude. That brings us to Simula.
Low con.
They breathe out instead of breathing in first, Jake.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Low int.
And I try to go for the rope again.
All right, make an attack roll.
Are you fucking serious? Almost a 14.
What did you get?
9.
Another 9. Okay, so it... And you see Karsa, this time you see this red bolt of energy swing out from the jungle, hit this metallic-looking rope, and then disappear off into the woods. Alex, I'm going to have you roll a 1d4 just to see what direction that blast actually ends up going.
Okay. So there's a
Okay. 1d4. 1d4. There we go. It's a 3.
3 brings the creature looking back in Karsa's direction.
Shit.
Karsa, it is your turn. You have seen, at this point, a blast strike out, hit this metallic wire, and then dissipate into the jungle. Like, just kind of bing, and then pops back into your direction.
I would like to use my turn. So this is my first time noticing this rope and this wire.
That is correct. And the
Yeah,
two goblins standing next to it, one of them still sword in hand on the rope, not breathing or moving.
Okay. I think Karsa is going to go ahead and I want to use my turn to stay right there, like play dead again. But I want to try and understand this turn. So I want to see like what is this? I see they're trying to cut a rope. What's it attached to?
I'll say you can make a free insight check. You don't need to use your whole action to do that.
Okay. I want to take a peek at what's attached up there.
So you can either make an intelligence check or an insight. Your choice.
Insight's a plus.
Oh, actually, no. I'll say, Jesus. All right. So it's either going to be survival, insight, or intelligence check. Those are your calls.
Insight or what?
Survival, insight, or just a straight intelligence roll.
Oh, it's a +2 then on my survival. I'm going to survival.
Okay.
That's the mode I'm in. That gives me a total of 14.
A 14. You get the idea that this is definitely a trap. That the mechanism they're working on is a trap. You're not entirely sure how it works, but you get the idea that the rope itself is keeping the thing, because it's metallic and because it's actually like taut as it is. It's not meant to pull in. It's actually meant to push out. You get the idea that the way this tree naturally grows is in a curled claw-like fashion. So you get the idea if that rope is cut, that tree is going to come down and curl up and claw.
Okay. Let me look at something real fast.
You gonna do the old javelin toss?
That's so far. And Simuel, I don't see Simuel. Okay.
You do not.
So, but I know. Where did the blast come from?
You know the blast came from behind and to your right.
Like
into the woods, but not that far.
Up here somewhere.
A little more to your right.
But out of the woods, though. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
I will take out a javelin.
Okay. Standing up, you notice the creature fixes its eyes on you.
I figured. I will. What is my distance? I wish this thing gave me feet instead of tiles because I'm bad at math. It's 50 feet
10
tiles, so that's easy. Yeah. Okay. I will stand up. Am I able to? There we go. Yep. Stood up. Figured that out. I will hurl the javelin at the rope.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
And you see, I'll look as I stand up and I see its eyes fixate on me, and my eyes fixate on it for a second. As I pull the javelin, I'm going to turn my eyes, look, and hurl it.
Okay.
And yes, 18.
18 does hit. Now roll damage.
Fuck. That's a 4 + 2 for rage is 6 damage.
6 damage is enough. That is, yes, between the initial blast and this one, that is enough. And you see the tensile. So as the javelin lodges into the tree itself, you see the rope begin to fray and twist, and a single iron barb just begins unwinding. And you see it snap. And almost faster than your eyes can track, the gigantic branch above immediately slams down and pins this creature right next to the goblins, and it begins thrashing and screaming but it is currently tied against the side of this rocky cliff.
Does it look like it like took damage, broke bones, or just got like restrained?
It looks like it literally can't move. You see it scrabbling and trying, and then the tree is not budging an inch.
Cool. I'm going to. I'm gonna first. Just enraged, you hear the roar of success reverberate through the jungle. I'm trying to match my roar to its roar. Just.
You see both goblins immediately, like with no air, begin shrieking back, just going. Ah!
I'm going to take out a second javelin, and I'm going to position myself for now. I cannot control myself. I hate this. What am I am doing something wrong. It's not Tailspire. It's like I'm stupid. I want to position myself behind the tree.
It's
All right.
because it's not your turn, Derek. You can't move when it's not your turn.
That's why.
Oh, it's not my fault.
There you go. I took it off so you can now move, if that is what you wish to do.
I just wanted to get behind the tree.
There you go. Wow, we figured it out. Jake, way to go.
I said it earlier too when he had issues before I left
All right.
for my ice cream. Yeah.
For the moment, you are out of combat, but you're still in initiative order.
Okay, I'm taking a second to basically. I'm staying behind the tree for one reason, to make sure that the trap is working.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah, you notice the trap is still working, and you see that like now that you've like kind of moved backwards, you've bellowed in rage, frightening both of the goblins, and now that you have stopped and moved backwards, they feel a little more confident. You see them still like a little nervous, and they're moving a little bit, but they're not moving a lot. Simul, it is your turn.
Okay, I hear Karsa's scream, and I'm like, oh, thank God he's alive.
You hear Karsa scream, and you also hear like the gigantic lizard thrashing and screaming against the giant foliage.
And
Mhm.
and Karsta's scream might have had a little bloody gurgle in it.
Cool. So I look up to the goblins. I give them a 2 thumbs up, like questioning. What do they do?
You see one of the goblins look at you and pull out a hollowed out tube of something.
Like worried?
Make an insight check.
That was almost a crit. 4.
4. You cannot tell what this thing is about to do. You cannot tell if this is a device to hurt you, to help you. You don't know. You just see it has pulled out this tube and is looking at you wide-eyed.
You know, if they hurt you, I'll kill them in one swing. Both of them in one swing. So don't worry.
I'm gonna chance it, and I'm gonna try to do a mind sliver on the beast.
Okay.
It's 13 intelligence, so has to beat that.
All right. What with its -4?
Are you fucking serious?
14. Yeah. All right. It beats that.
Son of a bitch.
Are there any effects on the save?
Nope.
Okay. So you see it.
Not like it takes half damage or
No,
anything.
it's yeah. That's what he was reading. That's why I was like, no.
Dang.
It's a saber
Dang.
stock. It's one of those. If it doesn't,
It
whoops.
must succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. So it did.
No.
You see it thrashing, and you get the idea. It's because like it is clearly panicking. So its thoughts are too distracted for you to kind of get a solid latch in. But it is thrashing both mentally and physically at this point.
Okay.
Karsa, do you do anything?
I think that's all I got. Yeah.
Yeah, seeing the restraint is working. The tree's still not budging, correct?
That is correct.
Then I throw a javelin and move. I start to move. As far as I can get 6, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I feel like I moved 25, but it said 6. Am I stupid?
I go with another
I was
5, dude.
there, and I moved. Oh, no, it's only 5. I'm dummy. Okay, there it is.
There you go.
And then I'm going to... or I'm going to throw that javelin as I started it, so... Can I throw it recklessly? I should have said that first.
I will
I'm
say
not worried
not
about
in
being
this
attacked.
instance because you forgot to do so.
Then I have a 12.
12 does not hit. So you just kind of fling it at this creature, and you see the iron bark of this tree immediately deflects the javelin off.
All right. Then I moved, and that's my turn.
Okay. The goblins, having seen you throw a javelin, begin acting with some urgency. So you see.
They probably saw me because I looked at them, and I like Karsa doesn't give a fuck about them. He like looks at them and then looks at it like. They probably shouldn't feel confident about what I'm gonna do, but they also I'm not like looking at them with murderous intent. I'm not trying to be threatening to them.
Yeah.
That's not why I'm running up here. Is what I mean.
No. So, but they've more seen what your intent was, and now they're acting accordingly.
Yep.
You see the one with a little hollowed out tube run up right to the face of this creature and blows on the tube. And you see this pink powder begin floating in the air. And you see the creature begin to lull itself down. And it becomes calm. You see the other creature, the other goblin, excuse me, move forward, tap his partner twice on the shoulder, and then begin crawling inside of its mouth.
Okay.
You see it goes fully inside of it at this point. It disappears inside the giant reptile.
What do you fucking mean?
Is it trying to like pull something out? Pull someone out?
Oh, they pulled their friend out. That'd be sad. Half digested and shit.
Does anyone do anything?
Yeah, simulator
Is it-
first.
I'd like to walk a little closer to them and be like, I don't know, like show that I'm here to help if possible.
Are you trying to communicate or?
Yeah, just be like, help. Do they look damaged or wounded at all?
Neither of them didn't look damaged or wounded. Well, the one you can see does not look damaged or wounded.
Okay. I gesture towards the goblin like, what do, pretty much.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
It's a 6 and a crit. So a 6.
Cool. So with a 6, you see the goblin look at you. Go.
Wow.
Does he
I
gesture?
didn't know we
or
were listening to
anything?
corn.
What?
Does he gesture or anything?
He is gesturing aggressively at you.
Like to stay back?
Yes.
Maybe? Okay.
Make a perception check for me.
One.
Okay. All right. Nothing good for you. Carcer, you do anything? It is currently your turn.
I am going to continue climb. I'm in just absolute shock and fascination that it calmed down so much. What? Going to move up to the top. I want to be out of biting range essentially in case I don't trust it, you know. So I'm gonna be just out of biting range. But I'm up there. I'm gonna draw my sword, but I will not attack this turn. I will wait to see what the fuck that thing's doing inside of its mouth. I've never seen a goblin act so brave. This is, or so stupid. This is interesting.
Make a perception check for me.
Love it. $17.
With a 17, you notice on the goblin that is gesturingly aggressive towards Simul. It has a tattoo of a black dragon on its shoulder.
That mean anything to Karsa?
Make an intelligence check for me. You can make intelligence history.
Because for now, I'm thinking that's the kind of thing I'd tell Alfred later. That's an 11 history.
That's enough. You have seen this tattoo a couple days ago on an airship with a bunch of kobolds bearing the same mark. The last time you saw this tattoo, it had peeled itself off and was sinking through the floorboards of the ship.
That's
I
right.
read you a story.
Simul,
Yeah.
do you remember the black dragon tattoo? And I'm sure I'm gonna point one finger at the shoulder, at the tattoo.
Do I remember the black dragon tattoo?
I don't believe you ever saw one. I
You
think
said
it's
it
just
sunk through
Karsa.
the floor of the ship, though? Because I
in-
was there for that kill.
I guess if Karsa had told him that, then I would have said that. If I never told them, which I didn't,
I don't think,
I
yeah,
would-
Karsa never
I would
mentioned.
say- I would say the kobolds that attacked us had that same tattoo. It melted through the floor. Basically, I want to tell you like something weird. Like immediately, Karsa's radar's off, and I'm trying to tell you, fucked up.
Okay.
You hear
Well,
a gurgling from inside the reptile. Just
okay, I don't think they're a big threat right now. They kind of just helped us take down this thing. Gonna let that lie down for a bit, but I should really heal you up a touch.
You think?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like to do healing hands on Karsa,
okay.
Woo!
and that is 4 points. You got back.
Thank you.
You see at this point, the other goblin is crawling inside of the reptile. You can see it shifting around in its stomach.
Should we maybe cut it open?
I would cut off its head, but I'm worried it would go back to the way it was.
Can I
Go ahead.
Can I gesture to the goblin like speech of sorts, like to grab a stick and like write in the sand, and then hand the stick to it, like to say something?
You could try. Make a persuasion with disadvantage.
Fucking 7 and a 6. I'm not doing well with
Let's
these
see
things.
how he does. Yeah, okay. He does see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
He makes an
And then
insight check. He
him.
perceives what you're doing. And he doodles in the ground. But it's just doodles.
Okay. What are the doodles of?
It's just him mimicking what you were doing. It's just him drawing on the ground.
Karsa, you don't speak goblin by any chance, do you?
Carson's gonna look down and see if he knows Goblin. He doesn't know Goblin.
Okay. Shit. Okay. I have nothing.
Okay. You see the gestures inside of the reptile are getting more frantic and more flurried. Like something's trying to gain traction by running out of it. Karsi, you also realize, like, now that you're up close and now that you see the light of these goblins on top of this reptile, you see it is long since dead. You see the eyes are glassy. You see the face has lacerations, cuts that have never healed. There is just like roiling infection inside of them.
You're telling me I don't want to eat this meat?
It is putrid. It is beyond putrid.
sad.
Gonna need
All
more
right.
than that to convince him not to eat it.
I will. I'm just gonna keep my sword ready. I'm ready to just behead this thing. But I want to. These goblins have earned their time. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting there with my weapon ready.
You see the reptile gurgles. Just and you see the little goblin pushing out this black ichor from its throat. And then gestures at its friend, and they both immediately start consuming the black ichor
Wait, where did it come out of?
out of the reptile.
I want to swing at the ichor.
Make an attack roll for me.
Like as soon as it comes up. With a reckless attack, please. I did say it as it was rolling. I had not seen the number.
All
yet,
right, all right.
if I can claim that, because I did.
Always reckless attack. Always.
If I'm not in immediate danger, I do recklessly attack. That is a natural 20 for 25.
20 does hit. A natural 20 definitely hits.
19 damage.
You immediately slash into the ichor, and you feel resistance that shouldn't be there if it was just sludge. You also notice you are unable to sever the ichor entirely, and it begins crawling up the blade and moving towards you.
I will immediately go, Samuel! Hold up the blade.
Oh god. Eldritch blast towards his blade.
All right, I'll have you make
But
that
at the
attack
ichor.
roll, and then we are about to roll initiative one more time.
So is all of the ichor now on my blade? Like,
Yes, it
the
is
whole
like
entity?
lurching
Okay.
towards you.
So I will say our combat only took 2 turns.
This is a second combat. What do you mean?
13.
And one, I don't know.
The danger's still there.
A 13 does not hit.
With him holding it up
Correct.
for me.
Yes. You lash out with this Eldritch energy. You see this bright red bolt lurch at it, and you see it swallows the bolt.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, you want to roll initiative for me?
Hey Carson,
Anyways,
how attached you are to that
The
sword?
song that I posted actually really fits the situation now.
I'm pretty
Yep.
attached, but it's also a pretty good goddamn sword.
That's a 10.
Okay.
My rolls have been fucking trash.
We got a 3.
Oh no! All right, let's see what we get, my boys.
It's a natural 1 there. Natural 20 on my last damage. Natural 1 on my
That's
next roll.
12.
Fair. Everything in balance, just as
All
Thanos
right.
wanted.
Pull that up. Okay, all right. It is going to go first. I also need to spawn it. I just realized. Give me just a second.
Maybe you're gonna become like me, Karsa.
Some tells me his will not be as cordial.
Could you fucking imagine? Half barbarian, half warlock.
Symbiote, yeah.
Karsa symbiote. Jesus Christ.
And there you go. You got a level warlock.
The world's not ready.
All right, where is Carson anyhow? Oh, there he's
This
up there. All right.
Christmas terrible.
If you really, really want me to go like Hexblade here.
That'd be so cool.
All right.
Hey, you
Just a
just
team
like your
of us
6
doing
great
this.
sword.
A little
Yeah.
Hexblade, a lot of barbarian with this sword. Oh my god.
No, Alex, I'm not in favor of us all being symbiotes. I'm sorry.
This is not the campaign I wanted. All right,
This is not. No.
cool.
No.
So it
I
is
didn't want
going.
to play Venom Burst. Sorry.
Okay. Oh fuck! All right. It's going to attack Karsa really quickly.
I think I healed you for a whole 4 points.
A 7 does not hit. I am fairly certain of that.
Does not hit.
Okay.
AC 15.
However, as it is crawling along your blade, you notice pits begin to appear in the actual blade itself.
Oh, this little bitch just earned himself a fucking one-way trip to Vaporville.
Wherever oozes go when they die.
Karsa, your blade currently has a -1 to attacks.
I quit.
And that brings us up to Simul's turn.
I wish I could add that on D&D Beyond, but you can't.
You can. It's just a modifier to the actual weapon.
Oh,
You can
okay.
add a custom
I'll show you to do
modifier.
that, yeah. Just keep track of it for now, and we'll show you later.
Okay.
Simul, it's your turn.
Oh, there
Okay.
it is.
Gonna try for.
Oh, I forgot to roll for the
Eldritch.
goblins too, because they're pissed.
Gonna go for Eldritch Blast on that blade again.
Sorry, just a second. The goblins go first.
Ah, shit.
All right, so the first goblin is going to jump up towards Karsa and is going to try and consume this black ichor.
Wait, he's holding it way up in the air, right?
Correct.
Honestly, I want to keep it away from him.
So literally, as you're like holding the blade and moving the blade, you see this goblin run up, and just as you're like realizing it's making pits in the blade, you swing upwards and you just catch this goblin in the jaw, and it hits the ground. So he's down. The other goblin sees this and screams, and begins running up towards Karsa.
Wait, did he leave my square of opportunity?
Yes, he did.
Can I try to like trip him or something?
You can make a melee attack. That's all you can really get with an opportunity attack.
Okay. Well, then, if that's the case, I'll hit him with my
Unless you had
sickle.
grappler, you know.
So JR and his cat, both of your heads went woof. It's exactly simultaneous. That was adorable. That was amazing.
My dog tried to get in the cat room by pushing
You both
19?
were like,
A 19 does hit, yes. They're also, for the sake of like what they are minions. So whatever you do will kill it or just knock it unconscious. What do you want to do?
I just want to like swing my scythe at its foot to like try to trip it.
Shove it.
All
up
right.
here.
You hit it with a metal part of the scythe, and you just like it hits it so hard it takes the leg out from under it, and it just hits
Dead.
its head on the rocky
Dead.
terrain in front of it, and he just gets knocked out.
oh, Steve could decide how that one happens.
Yeah,
You trip it. Does he hit a rock with his skull?
he bleeds
No.
out. All right. That brings us up to Simul now.
Okay.
Yep.
Then, God damn it, this fucking thing. I guess.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
gonna-
Simul, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Oh,
Fuck me. God
oh
damn it.
man.
Samuel,
I mean, he's near the ooze, so.
pain in my ass. Oh, fuck.
Is a 15 good enough?
A 15 is good enough. Oh, actually, no, I gotta fucking roll. Whoops.
No, you said good enough already.
It is good
yeah,
enough.
Yeah, when we say things,
Yeah, you were just back.
you hold us to it.
Oh, you're right. It's good enough. It's good enough.
So,
All right,
what did
Simul,
I
you
feel?
retain control. You feel a lurching inside of you, and you just hear,
We must consume!
Not now. Not now. I fire the Eldritch Blast at the blade again.
okay, all right, make an attack roll. As you
That's a
shoot
crit.
directly at Karsa. Oh, you crit?
I crit.
Fucking fantastic. All right, roll
I'm also
damage.
shut up. I'm holding it high from the goblins, so it's.
So that's the max amount of damage, correct?
Yes. No, it's
so
no,
that's-
no.
Oh no.
It's roll twice
He's
for
super
damage.
bad. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
I'll roll twice?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 12. And then... Are you fucking serious? 2. Out of 2
14.
D10s.
14 is enough, actually. So you shoot this red bolt of energy, and it just blasts and hits the back of this tree, and then it begins dropping down. And then I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, as you've just committed the fatal blow.
Oh, God. But at a distance, right?
That's at a distance, but it doesn't.
Does a 12 work?
We're gonna find out. It is enough. Yes. All right, you resist
So
the
I
urge.
imagine I'm like lurched down to the ground trying to stop this thing.
Literally, you are fighting your own body. So you're wrestling, rolling around. You feel your arm trying to reach out for it, and you feel your other arm trying to like clamp down on that arm. You're not sure where you start and the other thing ends at this point.
Oh God.
However, the ooze is now evaporating on the tree. Karsa, you see Simul rolling around on the ground trying to control himself.
But the ooze is blasted off.
The
right?
ooze is blasted on the tree and is evaporating.
And both goblins are unconscious?
Both goblins are unconscious.
I'm gonna go over and I'm going to grab Simul's like chest armor and lift him up with one hand and just like look him in the eyes and it's like, give me Simul or risk death.
Do not scare us.
I'll bring him right to my face then. I should. I was gonna give him like
Simul, let us fight. Let us show this one its place.
No, this one is friend.
He's not acting like it.
Look, we talked about this. We can't just keep devouring these things.
Why?
Because I'm losing me.
We have had this conversation many times. There is no you, there is us.
Yes, but there's less me than there was before. I know there's an us, but it's becoming just you.
No, there is more us, less you.
Look, I really want to work with you and I want to help you get what you need. But I need this back. And I'll like jerk back and like try to suck it in a little bit.
You managed to force it out. It's not easy, but you managed to push it back into your consciousness.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Carson's next
Try a
time this happens-
symbiote.
Carson, next time this happens, pulls out a Snickers bar.
Yeah. Sponsored. Hashtag sponsored.
Of all the sponsors.
Snickers, if you would like to
Mars?
contact
Mars is
PayPal or
sponsoring us?
Tails.
I believe Mars owns them. Mars is
Karsa,
sponsoring us? Wow.
Karsa, I'm good now. Thank you.
You smell his breath. He's got the filed teeth and been eating street meat. And you get put back down on your feet and he lets go.
Okay. Thank you, Karsa. I'm sorry. Again.
You are starting to worry me.
Me too. We just need to meet up with the others or get back to civilization soon so we can get this figured out.
Now, and I point down to the goblins. They still have the tattoos on them, right?
They still have the tattoos on them, yes.
I saw that same tattoo on a kobold on the airship. And when the tattoo came off of the kobold, it melted through the floor, and I believe it may have been the exact symbiote that you guys fought on that ship. And these goblins with the same tattoo are interested in consuming this one. There's a connection.
Are they dead? Or are they just
They're
unconscious?
both unconscious.
I hate to say it, even though they helped us, we should probably finish them, but I'm gonna go over there.
Is there
Like,
is there a symbiote in them? Can you not tell? Do you not know?
can I like float my hand over and see like if I can sense something inside?
Yeah.
See if like it's like snatching, like chomping at the bit for more.
Doing so, if you put it back at the forefront, you're going to have to fight it if there is one.
Can't risk it. I'm sorry, Karsa. I don't like doing this, but Do they still have the tattoos?
They do still have the tattoos.
All right.
I need
Karsa,
answers.
Do what
I
you
think-
need to do.
I'm keeping them alive. Wait, have I ever heard Alfred speak or mention that he might know Goblin?
It's a great question. Alfred, have you
he's a
ever
brag-
spoke or
he's a
mentioned
bra-
that you might know
He's
Goblin?
a braggart. Has he ever claimed to know Goblin?
I have never said to you that I know Goblin.
Okay.
Can we like rope it
How
up?
good? How good is your memory?
Terrible, but I've also never.
No, Karsa. How good is Karsa's memory?
Better than Derek's, that's for sure. Is there something Carson should
I
remember?
literally used comprehend languages to read the Black Dragon scroll, and I told
also-
you I used it.
I didn't want to kill these two anyway, because they helped. So I want to take out my rope.
Okay.
I believe I had already cut one of them to a 10 foot and 20 foot, or it was 10 foot and 40 foot.
Yep.
So I'll take the 10 foot to tie one of them up.
Yep.
And the other, that 40 foot of rope, I'll cut off another 10. And I'll hog tie that one so like hands and feet are behind the back. I'll put the sword back, I'll put the rope back. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take a look at my sword.
If
Yeah.
they have any weapons on them, you should probably remove them.
What I mean, they probably have like a toothpick, right? Like a dagger.
You do see they both have short swords. Yes.
I'll take both short swords and I'll toss them a little towards Simuel.
Yep.
I will. Actually, I will check. I'll check their whole body. Any other items on them?
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Specifically, I'm also gonna take that tube, and I'll look for any pouches that could fit in the tube. But I'm gonna hand anything like that to Simuel. I'll go ahead and roll that investigation check.
The tube he does hand you is empty currently.
I rolled a 4.
A 4? You find almost nothing. You kind of just throw them, like you're literally just flopping their bodies a little bit. You do find another tube that flops out. However, as you are going through the items, you squeeze the tube a little wrong, and the powder shoots out.
Fair enough.
You also find a small little parchment map.
Small parchment map.
Does it say anything on it, or is it just a map?
Yeah, is it need opened?
If you open it up, are you opening it?
I would like. Yeah, I'd like to. As soon as I pull out a piece of paper, I'd like to open it and give it a quick scan.
Cool. As soon as you open the map up, pink powder shoots out, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
My post still stands.
Constitution saving throw is a 14.
14 does not save. So, as you're kind of like looking over, you get just full on powdered in the face and eyes. You take a minute, you waft, and then the world starts getting very dizzy. And you immediately fall to the ground.
I run back over and check on
I
Carson.
need you to roll a d4 for me.
Me?
Yes.
What are the side effects?
3.
A 3. All right. Cool. You see Karsa just kind of sway and then immediately boom, thud on the ground. On him is a map covered in pink powder that appears to be a general outline of the local jungle. So you actually see the port. You see where you've come in. You also see just outside of a town a little marking on the map with a big black dragon on it.
Oh. Okay.
You also see a slumbering Karsa.
I kind of try to slap his face to wake him up.
I tried to snore, but my mic won't pick it up.
Make an
Honk
attack roll.
shoe. Honk shoe. Honk shoe.
Yeah, well, knowing Carson, I'm probably gonna like full on
Pound shoes.
Yep.
punch him in the head.
Pound
Yep.
shoes.
Just a straight up attack roll.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt your hand more than it hurts me.
A 7.
All right, roll for damage.
No, he's just slapping him.
Yes.
It's just 1 damage plus
Yeah.
the strength
Well, I went-
modifier.
Well, I was going to punch him in the head.
Yep.
Because that's probably the only way that was going to wake
It's
him
still
up.
an unarmed attack. It's still 1 plus your strength modifier.
So just
So 1 plus strength
What?
modifier.
1 plus strength.
oh
Alex,
wait,
what's,
shit. That was a D20.
What's your strength modifier?
what's your strength
What's your
score?
strength modifier?
Okay,
What's your
0.
strength score?
Cool.
There you go,
Hey,
1
you do
damage.
1 point of
Okay.
damage to him. Carson, you take 1
Okay,
point of damage.
shit. Sorry.
Nothing happens.
God damn it.
I hit him again.
God damn it.
You take 1 point of damage.
Me or him?
Karsa takes another point of damage. Nothing happens.
I didn't even get to roll that time.
I just let you get. I auto hit. Like you just let it. Like you've
Yeah,
already
he's
hit him once.
unconscious, so like it's
Yeah.
basically coup de grace. Like
Yeah.
I realized having you roll for that was stupid, and so I was like, oh no, it's fine.
That was
Roll for teabag.
I'm unconscious on the ground and you're just whacking me. Like, fuck,
Yes,
you know
that's
what?
Trying
what's
to
happening.
wake you up.
he's gonna wake up with brain damage. Like
Not any more than usual.
yeah.
Hey,
All right.
I resemble that remark.
Anything else you want to do?
Oh no. Oh god. Trying to look at spells.
Dude, I've only got like 4 spells, so I'm just like, holy shit.
I know I have like a symbiotic reinforcement, but that's just doesn't do anything.
None of those would, in theory, help you in this scenario.
That's it. Crawl in his butthole, Simbo.
It worked with
Can
the
I-
giant reptile.
It did work with that dragon that one time.
Can I just cast light and flash it in his eyes a couple times?
Absolutely, you do so.
Rub my sternum with your knuckles.
Karsa remains
Oh, there you go,
asleep.
yeah.
Magical sleep.
God, I don't know what to do. Is there any chance I could drag him away from this area?
You could. You're gonna have a hard time doing it. It's gonna really slow your movement, but yeah, you can do it.
I just want to drag him far enough away.
No, Alex, just make one of those like leaf branch things. Put them on like the
sled?
leaves and just drag them. Yeah, make like an impromptu sled.
Uh,
There you go.
Are you going further towards where the cliff face would be, or are you going back towards town?
God, back towards town is a really long way. Well, the cliff face is towards the casino, right?
Yes.
Then I guess I'll drag him towards the cliff face.
Okay.
The mission must go
All
on.
right. Make a survival check for me. With disadvantage.
Oh god, as if my rolls haven't been bad enough. That's a 7. That's a 7.
Okay. All right.
I will say we only had one bad roll our whole combat.
Fuck off,
And it
Jake.
was
Alright.
funny.
So, because you're taking so long to drag Karsa, 2 hours pass. You do make it to the cliff face. However, Karsa is still unconscious.
Well,
Is
he
there
was
any,
just
like,
there to be an
water
anchor
nearby?
anyway. He doesn't need to be awake for that.
Did you leave the goblins behind?
Yeah, but he tied one of them up.
I
Yes.
tied both. I tied them both.
He tied them
Oh, he
both.
tied
They're
them
just
Okay.
now left
I
behind.
literally cut my rope. They're both hog tied. I took shit out. I opened the map, and that's all I remember.
Did the raptor thing wake up and just eat them? Like
Nobody knows.
Well, the ichor came out.
it's true. Yeah, it was basically possessing a corpse or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did.
I
pick
don't know,
up the
man. I
stuff
just
that-
I tied up those 2 kids and put them in the gorilla pen. What happened to them? I don't know.
For
Left
the
him there.
record, I did
Harambe
not-
revenge.
So I did pick up everything that Karsa.
But not these show up and kill the gorillas. Like
One fucking jungle sequence is gonna have us being hunted by goblins and vampires and come on.
and clearly reptiles.
All right. So you left them behind. That's all I need to know, Samuel.
And probably because a lot of trees got
Perfect.
destroyed.
Nice.
too.
Okay.
Take a lot of the. I took everything that he risked off of them.
Okay, fantastic. All right.
And you fall asleep.
And then you fall asleep. No, you do make it to the cliff face. You notice the cliff is very sharp. You see water is absolutely coming out from a lower part of the cliff. You get the idea that if you were like to try and climb this with natural means, it would be very difficult and very dangerous. However, with your slippers, if you are very careful, as you are already aware that if there is any sort of slippery wetness, they will fail. You might be able to get into the casino this way.
I think it's pretty hard to excite a cliff. I think you're fine.
Between ropes, pittons, and those slippers, you got this, bro.
Yeah, if I was to like have pittance and
Between
shit too.
ropes, pittons, and those feet mittens,
However,
you're good to
several
go,
hours
dude.
have passed. It is now, you're starting to look towards like early morning-ish. You're looking at maybe 2 a.m. or so.
Okay. I try to wake up Karsa again.
Okay. How are you doing that?
Wait, what time is it? Sorry.
Almost 2 a.m.
Can I request
Alright.
that when he does go down that cliff face, you have Mission Impossible music ready?
Absolutely.
Da-da-da.
Well, I want Karsa to be there with me, like conscious.
Can it be entirely played on the recorder, please?
That exists. That exists.
Oh
We
my
all know
god.
it. We all know it does.
I should have pulled that out for the monster when we were trying to get the map to work. I should have just Jurassic Parked.
Yes.
By the way, your noise gate is cutting you off when you're doing cool, funny, high-pitched stuff, and I
Oh,
love it.
bummer.
Those
I'll leave
goblins
that.
were silent the whole time.
Oh, damn. Oh, whatever.
Just for future.
Well, it's going to show up in the recording, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, we'll add it.
I don't care about you guys. All right. So how are you trying to wake Karsa out there, Simuel?
I'm gonna try hitting him in the head again.
Cool.
Bitch.
Karsa, you take another point of damage. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna ground my friend's head into a paste and see if he wakes up.
Can I
Make a
Is there,
quick
like, water
intelligence check
around?
for me.
just want to splash
know what
his face?
my
with
Simuel,
water,
make
not
a
water
quick
bottle.
intelligence check for me.
They got it Simul, not Alex. Fucking slapping me over and over.
I got a 17.
17. You realize you might be able to like check like with medicine to see what the effects of the toxin are, or you know, investigate this in any way that doesn't involve beating your friend.
Just beating me.
I love that Jake and I found every way to get
Now-
out of violence, and you two fucking clods
right.
cannot
No,
figure out a
Even
way
again,
out.
whoa,
each other.
whoa. Before we go too far, I will also note, Simuel, you are disturbed by the thought that this did not occur to you earlier. In fact, it is almost as though something has tinged your emotions with a similar level of anger
You
towards
sketchy.
Karsa.
You sketchy.
All right, that makes sense.
Just saying, if I woke up with my friend beating the shit out of me, I'd be a
Uh,
little concerned.
So what would you like to do, Simuel? Are you...
Yeah, I'm gonna do some medicine.
Oh,
sorry.
make a medicine check for me.
For all the head wounds, probably
Does
a
an
good idea.
18 work?
An 18 definitely works. You get the idea that this is definitely a sleep powder of some sort, and you get the idea like you just watched this body, a gigantic reptile, where things crawled inside of it. Hitting it, not gonna work. However, you get a general sense of the duration and potency. You get the idea Karsa's gonna be out for another hour. That's where you're at. If you just
But
let
there's-
him go naturally, he will wake up in an hour.
You can't like splash him with water or something
You can. Feel free.
without waterboarding him.
Yeah.
Don't bathe him.
Oh,
You don't want
absolutely.
that. He doesn't want to be bathed. Leave him
Yeah,
alone.
Carso would wake up very pleased to know you beat the shit out of him and washed him. He'll be
gonna go
super
well for you.
pleased.
It's gonna go very well for you.
Don't tell mom. Don't tell mom.
He won't know that I. hit
Karsa
him.
has had this
He took a lot
experience
of
at several
damage.
brothels at this point. Why do I feel like someone
He's
beat
been
the shit
drugged.
out of me and washed me?
This is why we're traveling. He's beating hookers to death.
No.
They pay me.
Sex
He went to
workers.
He went to the brothel, paid for it. They drugged him, beat the shit out of him while he was unconscious. And then we're like, this guy smells like ass, and watched him.
So, for now, I will put a pin in it. I'm assuming you're not going to do anything in that hour that is going to further hurt Carsa, or should I let you just keep going?
I want to see one more thing.
Okay, cool.
I just have to get my spells.
Yep.
Because I have that arcane focus thing.
Eldritch Blast!
Up the ass.
So my arcade focus is a rod, and I'm thinking if I shoot that right up the poo chute, it might get him going.
Can I try to do prestidigitation? Prestidigitation with my arcane focus thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
Dark Shard Amulet.
Yeah, what do you
To what end?
what effect did you want to use with the prestidigitation so I know?
I want to make it smell like street meat.
Okay. All right. Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
roll that d20. It's 10 or
DC
lower, right?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very glad that you brought up the Mission Impossible recorder version. Cause,
I got an 11.
So wait, sorry, was it? I think it's DC, right? It's DC 13.
No, it says DC 10.
Okay, all right, DC 10, 11, perfect. You managed to make Carsa reek of street meat.
Oh, I just want to make him smell street meat. It's like smelling salts.
Oh, got it. You're trying to like.
Okay. Jake, do you want to go somewhere else, dude?
You know what? Let's actually go to a casino. Let's get out of here.
Anyway,
My last thing.
Are we really trusting this guy with driving our campaign right now?
all right, you do make a wafting smell of street meat. I will say that will. Fuck it. That, you know what?
He's awake.
It's not going to wake him up, but he's now
Just end
hungry.
this sequence.
Carsa is not awake, but he's now hungry.
It's great. You ruined his wake up even more.
The growl coming from his stomach is equal to the growl you heard him make when you smashed
you've
that.
done, Alex, you've done 3 things that will anger him when he wakes up. 4. Hold on, 4. You dragged him away from people that he was probably gonna kill.
You're just trying to.
You punched him in the face several times.
Carsa is going to come up with a Narcan level rage.
You splashed water on him, and now you've made him hungry. And you don't have food for him.
Okay, so I'm assuming you wait the remainder of the hour?
Yeah, Alex, you're gonna want to
Fantastic.
assume the post Narcan position.
Be up the wall. Do not set any ropes and pittons yet. Hope he doesn't have any javelins. Oh my god, his javelins! His javelins are still back there.
Fuck. Alright, mark off 2 javelins.
He didn't leave his javelin. Oh,
I'm so
all
sorry.
right. Carsa, after 3 hours, you awake to the sound of a waterfall beneath you. You also feel strangely hungry.
What's up? Huh? I'm gonna jump up, look around.
You see no goblins near you. You see the edge of a gigantic cliff. And you see a very guilty-looking Simule.
I'm very tired. I dragged his ass for 2 hours.
A sweaty,
That
guilty,
would be
panting-looking
exhausting,
Simule.
I don't know if I should thank you or kill you. Where's the goblins? I had questions.
They're back there. You kind of got hit with some of that sleep powder, and I didn't feel it was safe to stick around. I wasn't sure what would happen. I apologize.
It's
But
fine.
we are near the edge of the mountain.
I look down the cliff, see the waterfall. Is that where we're supposed to go?
Yep.
What's the word? Do you think you can make it?
I
Did you
think
get down
so.
there?
If I use my boots and my pittons, I should be able to climb down safely.
And unless you have a better idea, I think we find those goblins and try and get back to town, or closer to town.
They're about, well, it was a 2-hour walk for me to get here, dragging you. How far would it be, like for normal distance? Would it be like a half hour?
Yeah. It was
So
not
it's a
that
half
long.
hour walk back. Okay. So yeah, it's about a half hour trek back that way to get those goblins if they're still sleeping.
Let's make good time. Lead the way.
Okay.
Fantastic. For the sake of expediting this, I will say because you have the boots of spider climbing, you are able to lay down the pittance, and both you and Karsa are able to cautiously navigate your way in to the afterlife, if you so choose.
Oh. Oh, if we wanted to go in right now.
Yes.
Oh, this is not my plan.
No, he wanted to go back and get the goblins
Yeah.
first.
Were you trying to go in?
I was gonna go with you since you suggested to go
Okay.
back, but I suggested that we do this. But if you want to go back and get the goblins, then yeah,
I thought
because I
for
do feel
tonight-
guilty.
I
Well, you
thought
also
for
you can
tonight-
both split. You can have Simuel lay down the
Stop
pittance.
I thought tonight was we were gonna meet back up with the other two and come up with the plan. You just want to go in tonight?
I just wanted to see if it was possible.
Then I'll watch the rope. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, so I guess I hook up the rope and travel down, get
Yep.
my pittance set in place.
Yep, you're able to do so.
Um,
Before you set any pittance down, if you are not going in this way tonight, know that if you do put tracks down, security will probably find them in the morning.
Okay.
However, you do get the idea if you need to do this on another night, this is a possibility.
Okay.
And you have a pathway here now.
Yeah.
You guys know how to
Great.
get here.
Hopefully with less vampires and other.
And undead
Uh,
friggin' reptiles.
We cleared the symbiotes that were in the pathway, which, by the way, there's a shitload all over.
There were.
Yeah, I thought you were special.
Yeah, me too.
The whole
Okay,
jungle
let's go.
full of you.
Let's go back and check out the
Okay.
stuff.
You return. You do see two extremely panicked and frustrated goblins just going.
Now, with their smaller stature, wouldn't they still be passed out?
No,
No.
It's magic powder.
it's
They were
their
magic.
powder.
Oh.
If anyone has an immunity to them.
They used-
Also, I will
they
note
used-
they weren't the ones powdered. They just bonked their heads.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took the sleep powder called concussions. that you were
Nature
giving
sleep powder. But they are thrashing. They're still tied up.
Okay. Good job tying them. Is the beast still there?
It is.
Okay. Okay, let's grab the goblins.
Yeah, you take one, I'll take the other, and I'll just like pick one up like from the hug to like the bundle of string that's holding it
Yep.
like all together, and just start moving through back to the way we came.
All
You
right.
know,
You
get
just,
some-
swimming the
javelin.
whole time.
Get your javelins.
Oh yeah, thank you. I will go grab the 2 javelins I threw if I could.
you can pick them up. Yes.
Yeah. Amazing.
Should we knock them unconscious again so they're not making a fuss?
No, I need their memory. Only if they get unruly.
Okay.
They just continue to kick and thrash on the way there.
You're like carrying them. You're like, back where I come from, we call this a donkey punch.
All right. So for now, we're gonna put a pin in it there. Next time we'll pick up. I assume we're gonna spend more time next episode with Alfred and Edward.
I'm sorry for hijacking that.
No,
You're
it's
good.
supposed to be a trade-off both ways. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, we'll see how far this goes, and then next episode, get back to that, and then maybe we'll rejoin the party entirely at some point.
I hope
Wait, we're not going to
Oh.
split the party constantly?
You
This one
might,
can't be-
honestly.
dude,
It has
what
been
if
wildly
we-
entertaining.
What if we did like a split party campaign? Like,
Just for the rest of the adventure.
yeah.
hoping to get
Yeah,
back
you guys
to
have to
the-
watch us play
So
this
you
episode.
you two have like uber violence like all the time, and it's just us just talking our way out of shit. Like,
No, hear me out. I get to play D&D every weekend. You guys just stagger which weekends you guys play.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
And then if something comes up and it breaks up even more, we each get a day with Dad.
In the divorce. All right.
Hey, we meet back up, and you guys are just drenched in blood, and your eyes are like sunken and hollow. And
We
like,
see
it's
you
like, I'm a
like-
senator now, so
Yeah, exactly. Like, the two of us
I
are, like,
can't even hang
super
out with you
rich
guys.
and, like-
it's gonna fuck with my image.
I
We're
get
just
a
like
Saturday,
warlords.
You get a Sunday, you get the other Saturday, you get the other Sunday.
Yeah.
There we go. Everyone's got a day. Is there anything anyone wanted to do before I wrapped up this episode?
No, I think, and Jake, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that Edward and Alfred just have maybe an hour left in the casino tonight before we can depart. We don't have that much left to do.
Chicanery.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend what's left on my ticket
They got 20 minutes left.
because I'm assuming I don't get it back.
That is true. We do have 20 minutes left, but Dad's trying to get out of here quick. I understand.
Oh wait, wait, we played till
It's 8:40.
Guys, I'm an
But
idiot.
it's like
Never
till
mind.
9.
Let's fucking do this.
Hey!
Guys, fuck that shit. All right, whoopsie. I was reading it going, well, God, it's already 9:30, and
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
usually keep these guys until.
I'll be right back.
Wow. No, fuck this shit.
Wow, DM.
You can go
Wow.
wherever.
Let's go back. Fuck this shit. I almost wrapped this shit up early. All
Back to
right.
the A team. B team's had their minute. Back to the A team.
I felt
BT
so
had
bad.
their
I was like,
2
wow, I
hours.
literally kept them 40 minutes over when we're supposed to end. Like,
You were an hour off.
yeah, a straight hour off. Ooh,
So yeah, we got like,
dog.
20-ish minutes. Yeah.
Ooh, doggy. All right, yeah, let me pull up the.
Bring me back to the casino, baby.
Yeah. Put me back in, coach.
Oh
God
shit.
damn.
We were promised till 9.
I literally thought I kept you to 9:40, so I was like,
Dad's
Jesus
got a hot date.
Christ.
He's got to dump us off with mom again.
But like, Steve,
Oh,
if you need
no.
to like get some more water or something, like I
No, I
get it.
literally,
Yeah.
like I prep for these now, so I just need to pull up the right music, and we can get back to going.
Steve's got one hydro flask for water and then a bigger one for pee. But don't mix them up.
Don't mix them up.
Made that mistake before.
Steve's like, wait a minute.
Oh, Claire made me
Where's my
lemonade.
label? Where's my label maker?
And then he labels the wrong bottle.
All right.
No, I chose this one.
Sorry, Charlie, the both piss.
God damn it.
He's running to the house. Who used my piss bottle? Derek, every time.
Whatever.
It's great. Every time Derek comes back, we always are shouting something like that. The last time was something about a fetish, like. Little
My
do you know,
question-
the goblins were into that tie-up.
My question is, if I get the that thorn spell, can I turn those thorns into shibari ropes and make people really?
That's what I was
Gross.
just saying. I was like, that's what the
Uncomfortable
goblins
with
into.
I would make that a roll if I was DM.
Roll for erotic.
Roll for king, please.
Just roll for experience, yeah.
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've rolled for.
DM, can I start to use my downtime to get expertise in Shibari thorns?
Yeah.
Gross.
Was the grimace one? Yeah, that was great. I understand this, but why is this
What?
Shibari ropes?
See, Flork is great. Fuck all you for doubting. Anyway. Hey, we're back in the casino.
Yes.
Yeah, we're back in the casino.
All right, we're back with. God, I can't believe it. Hey, so edit the part out when I tried to end the game early because I didn't realize I was not fucking up that hard. Whoops.
I mean, it was a good stopping point, though. I won't deny.
Well, I was trying to rush it. That's why I was like, oh man, let's just fucking cram out their part. And because I was like, I already have 40 minutes late. All right, so
All right, I need to get some better.
Now we can
music
go
then.
40 minutes late.
It was 30 minutes of me getting slapped. What do you mean cram it?
That's true.
there.
Dude,
I
also,
feel
did
like we
it
definitely
launch you
radically
when it
shifted
knocked
gears
you?
right now.
All
Holy
right.
shit! Did it launch you when it knocked you?
Oh yeah, it bit me because the tail missed, but the bite
Yeah.
crit. It crit me,
And then
Yeah.
and it
just
threw me against a
like a
tree.
dog toy,
Wow.
just
I
whoa.
was like, wait a minute, wasn't he over by that tree that is now destroyed? Not piecing it together. I was
Yeah.
just
And
like,
for 1 second, just had I raged, I think I might have had one hit.
You
point.
might have actually gotten. That's why I was like, ooh.
I think it would have been one.
Yeah.
dang.
So it came down to rounding.
All right. We pick up back with Alfred and Edward. What are you doing?
Cool.
I think there's 2 more orders of business that I think I need to achieve. I don't know if, you want to gamble, right? That's.
I'm assuming this ticket's gone when I leave, so I should probably either cash in what I had left, or spend it. Which I mean, it's already on the ticket. Might as well use it.
Edward. I'm apart from all the excitement, we do have a mission while we're here today. I think it would be in our best interest to probably take a peek at the circus, see if we can't take a look around the inside, see if we can find it, and keep your gloves on. Mayhaps we can swipe one of these green employee cards and find our way in the back.
I do actually have gloves, so this is great. They're not sticky,
Were there any
though,
other
for
orders
sure.
of business you wish to complete while we are entertaining ourselves in this establishment?
If there is a private area, I might try to resummon Necrodeath.
I believe if you go into the spa, it didn't appear to be occupied when I was in there, and I was offered access by the proprietor.
I did try to go into the spa, and then I was like, nope.
Yeah, because they're trying to charge you 2 gold.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, no.
But just come with me, and I'm sure we can find our way in. I have.
It takes an hour to cast, though.
2 gold?
No. Nah, it takes an hour to cast. Not worth it.
Remember
Now we're-
when Alfred just
No.
accepted 100,000 gold contract? 2 gold.
I don't know that. He just said a
Warren
large
Buffett
amount of-
is rich
Yeah.
not because of the money he has, but because of the money he doesn't spend.
That's why he's rich.
That's why. No other reason.
None. If anyone asks.
Anyways.
So I
nah.
believe since we're not going to do it, we make our way to the circus.
Yeah, we'll go check out the circus. Let's do it.
You thought our part of the campaign was dumb. Here we go.
You know, ours is a literal circus, not just a metaphorical one.
We're intentionally going to a circus, not
Yeah.
becoming it.
Man, I wanted to ride that thing so bad, but it just bit me. How fucking rude!
That is very rude of it.
I was gonna
That is very
lasso
rude of
a
it.
rope and try and climb. I was gonna.
I mean, all you did
All
was
right.
strike at its leg while it was passing by you.
I thought if it took a knee, I'd climb it easier.
yeah,
You
fair.
see one of the gigantic tiefling guards that is adorned in armor stands out front of the auditorium door and looks at both of you and just kind of growls out,
Please enjoy the entertainment.
before swinging the door open for you.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm sure
Hat
we will.
off.
Thank you, good man.
sir. Yep, there we go.
And I appreciate your service dealing with those ruffians earlier. You've done a fine job.
He does not answer.
I don't give a fuck.
When we come back together, we're gonna look so different.
Yeah.
Seriously,
All right.
Carson's gonna have
We
a
had a
tattoo
great
of
time.
teeth marks.
we had a great
prepared.
time at the casino, guys. I don't know what happened to the jungle, but
Fucking Samuel gained armor. Karsa gained bite marks. You two gained
Trauma.
And lost
alcohol,
blood.
Cake, pie.
All right. So
Stogie.
you are both ushered in, and you realize there is a gigantic hoop that is on fire right now. There is a large owl bear that is jumping back and forth through the hoop. There is a single performer on right now who's just going, yeah, yeah, and you see like the owl bear just jumping back and forth through the hoop. However, you notice that you guys have kind of walked in like halfway through one of the performances. You do see like adjacent to the door as you're entering is a sign that says Cirque Maldomini. There is a variety of trained tiefling acrobats and trained animals. All of them are performing to the music of a tiefling banjo player who is sitting up top.
So I'm gonna try to get close to like the performers, specifically the banjo player, and not just get within their proximity while watching the show.
Okay.
Where would I go for that?
Here, let me pull up a couple of folks here too to make sure everyone's populated.
Looking like an empty looking house tonight.
You get the idea that like no one is currently watching the show. It's weirdly simultaneously early in the evening. Like it's not. This isn't where people are enjoying the entertainment right now.
After matinee, before.
Correct.
the
Yes. It's just
headline.
it's a strange time to be
Yeah.
there.
Sal Bear's putting in the work though.
Sal Berry is putting in the work even though no one's really around to watch.
Well, if you booze in an ammo enough, it'll fucking do it, I guess.
People will be here. That's for sure.
Are there any owl bear
Do I-
activists?
Do I recognize the tiefling that's commanding the owlbear?
You do, and that is the animal trainer from before that you were familiar with.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. So he saw me in the red room too.
Yes.
Okay.
You
And he,
recognize him as Rifle Ire.
yes.
What's his name?
So if you're looking, you see the banjo player is here. A lot of the acrobats are just in the general stage.
Gotcha.
He was described as the Siegfried and or Royd of this world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that means he's gonna get mauled by the owlbear at some point.
Yeah, that's what we're here
I don't
for,
like the
baby.
way the owlbear is actually looking at him right now.
Yeah,
To be
that's
honest.
what I was saying. Like,
Okay, is there access to an employee only area from here?
Not that you can
Like
see.
it shows on the map. Ah, not that I can see.
Correct.
Okay. Can I visually inspect as many of these performers as I can to see if they have a specific type of entertainer identification that allows them access places, similar to the green cards the employees have?
Make an investigation or perception check, your choice.
15.
15, you see that they do not carry any sign of identification. There are no green cards on them, nor do they have a different entertainer type.
oh, immigration. Let's
No.
go.
Ice.
I'm pretty. What is ice for the nine hells? What is that? How does that even work?
Is it dry ice?
Brimstone. The opposite
No,
of
what's
ice.
the frozen level of the nine hells? It's that one.
I know what you're talking about.
Their equivalent of ice.
I'm gonna go look it up now. Just
Not that
keep doing your
important.
thing.
All right.
Dumb joke. We only got 7 minutes.
Yep. Well, we can go over a look again. I'm clearly comfortable pushing it over 30 if everyone's good, but
So, is there an active performance going on right now?
yes.
Or are they just kind of like?
They're more going through the gestures. There are other people here. I can populate the room real quick. Just to-
Okay, no, I'm only asking because does this feel like a show or does it feel like sound check?
A bit of both. You get the idea. It's like the lazy show.
Okay. Would it be okay if and feel free to do whatever you need to do, Edward. I don't know what you're interested in.
I don't know what you're
But
here
I
for.
kind of want to wait, and I just want to wait for a lull in the show so that I can approach Rifle in a way to just, you know what I mean? Just wait for it to like, okay.
You get the idea that Rifle. So each entertainer, when they're not the current focus, will move off to the side. Will join out in the ranks here and just kind of work up the
I'm gonna
crowd.
wait for him to do that so I can speak with him.
Perfect. All right, you do so. And his gigantic owlbear also joins him. He's going to stand here. The owlbear's going to go there next to him. And you see him just kind of petting the owlbear as it kind of sits in the stands with him. The owlbear does not look overly affectionate.
I'm gonna like just kind of like naturally end up within his proximity. You know, that thing that you do where you kind of move with like a group and then you're just kind of there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna attempt to get his attention discreetly
Okay.
to see if he would recognize me and spark conversation prior to me having to do it. This is an ego thing.
You notice he's noticed you and he's clocked you and has made that initial like flick of recognition towards you, but that's it.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna like feign a double take, like one of, you know, and then go, sir. Do you have a moment? Are you the famed entertainer, Mr. Eyre?
Darling, Mr. Wells! It is a pleasure to see you again, darling. Come here. Kiss, kiss.
Certainly. Kiss.
No, dear. It's kiss, kiss.
Exactly that. It is a
How
pleasure
have
to make your
you
acquaintance.
been?
It has been a whirlwind. We have been all over. I'm sure you're experiencing the same thing.
Oh,
Especially when,
dreadful, dear. Terrible.
when the blight went through, it made booking quite challenging, especially for the type of show that I
I'm
produce.
so sorry to hear you've had difficulties. No, we've been doing just fine.
Yeah, well, you understand that my shows require a level of proximity, and when the blight was rolling in, it made it very difficult to attain that. It's
Oh, I'm
Not
sure,
very-
darling. It's
not very
terrible.
scary when you can't be within terror's grip, you know. So, how long is your contract here? How long have you been running?
Oh, we've been here a while. Let's say a couple weeks or so. And I believe we only have a few more weeks on our contract. Quite generous, too.
You see, I have a contract coming through myself, and I had a couple of questions I didn't want to.
Oh, of course.
bother the wonderful
Spill,
proprietor.
please.
So, obviously you've enjoyed your stay here, correct? It's been quite enjoyable. It was lucrative and beneficial for you.
Of course. There is nothing more enjoyable than this. Make an insight
And-
check.
Mm-hmm. 20.
There is a deeply pained look in his eyes.
So there's, I get a little more intimate, get a little closer. I try to exude like an understanding sensibility. So you're saying there's nothing you regret about your stay here?
No, absolutely not. My time at the Afterlight has nothing but it's been nothing but excitement, darling, and nothing untoward, of course. Certainly, we've all read the contract. Isn't that right?
I've yet to receive my contract. Is it
Oh, I
quite
see.
litigative?
Oh, it's very thorough.
I understand. Do you perhaps have a way to speak on the amenities that are offered as someone who's staying as a resident?
You crack me up, Mr. Wells. No, I couldn't. I couldn't.
What am I detecting from them when I ask more prodding questions like this?
You are getting the undercurrent of they're quite literal with you by saying it's very thorough. They can't tell you.
They're on a hardcore NDA.
You get the idea it's more sinister than that.
Threatening NDA.
They'll blow up.
You get the idea.
So actually, let me ask you a question. Somewhat meta. Do I feel like they are bound contractually to speak this way, or are they bound magically to speak this way?
You can make an Arcana check.
I will. 9.
You get the idea they're bound contractually.
Okay. So, what more do I need out of this interaction? Did you have anyone review your contract before you
Oh,
signed?
why bother, darling? Certainly there could be no ramifications from not reading the fine text.
I see. Well, good. I'm glad you've enjoyed your stay here. I'm glad everything is going swimmingly. If there, I feel that everything is adequately served, yes?
Of course, I'm having the time of my afterlife, dear.
And you were given adequate pay, of course,
Oh,
yes?
certainly. They make no such
And-
gesture to you.
there's no duress or.
Oh, certainly not, darling. You would know something of duress, wouldn't you, Mr. Wells?
It is my specialty. Well, I thank you for your time, and I hope that you enjoy the remainder of your residency here. I will have you know that if you ever need any help of getting out of any other predicaments, like ones that we've mentioned in previous conversations or present, feel free to reach out to myself or my agent. In fact, we have ways of ensuring that performers like ourselves continue to live long and prosperously.
Oh, I'm sure I won't have any need of that, but if you wanted, I suppose I could do you a favor by taking it. And they hold out their hand very eagerly.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't want to put you out, but there you are. Thank you for taking it. I really appreciate it.
It is my pleasure to make sure that our customers are thoroughly entertained.
Well, I look forward to seeing you along our trails again, and I hope that you do make the decision to reach out and ensure that,
Yes. Well, I must get going. Duty calls. Ta-ta! And you see them begin moving back to the stage with the owlbear.
All right, I'm going to go to Edward.
So I wanted to say during that whole conversation, I'm looking for the employee entrance only that I saw on the map.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because we've seen it on the fucking map.
Absolutely.
We did see it on the map. Yeah.
Make a perception or investigation check for me.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna really fight it. This is probably more of an investigation. Let's see what we got. Straight 13.
13 is just enough to notice back here.
Yeah.
Some of this stone is not flush. You get the idea that the pattern here does not match up with the rest of the room. You also see scuff scrape marks by the stone.
Okay.
What is it that you notice, Edward? I just had quite the conversation. It seems that you and I are going to need to paw over some paperwork.
Okay. That's gonna be a grand old time. Okay. So over here, I direct just like I just did. Yeah, you might as well walk over there.
Right through the torch.
Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious. Don't go right up to it. Yeah.
Edward,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I have experience in this. Don't worry.
This might be a secret entrance.
I'm gonna try to access a secret entrance. Can I observe it now that I'm up on that shit?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
At least figure out how to open it, but don't actually open it.
21.
21, you realize there is a mechanism in one of the stones that if you push it in, it will slide the wall upwards.
It appears there's a mechanism over here. Actually, Edward, did you see that? Did you see that break in the wall over there? That's just in front of the employee area.
The what? The where?
Great, I have his attention. I push. I push the mechanism.
You see the stone begins sliding up, and you also see all of the performers turn to look at you as the stone begins revealing a passageway through.
And more owlbears come out.
And you see Bean kind of runs back up and it's just like, oh, darling, see, I see you have accidentally pressed the button. Whoopsie. And they push the button and it begins sliding back down. I'm sorry, that is for employees only, and I'm sure you stumbled on that by accident, but I must insist you not do that again.
Oh, I apologize. I was looking for the restroom. It appears it is not there.
Oh, someone, fine, bring this man to the restroom.
Yes, somebody, please. Someone qualified to bring me to the restroom must do so.
you-
I will get lost again.
You see one of the sword slowers come out and just go, "Please follow me, sir."
So you went
Oh my
with
God,
you
that's
went with a
so
trope. You could have said, "I'm looking for the Easter eggs of my stories."
You see they
That would've been
gesture
good.
towards you like, "Come on, let's
Okay.
go to the bathroom."
All right, where's the bathroom on the map? Can you show me where it is?
Yes, I can. You go over to the spa area.
Yep.
You're gonna see. Can you see past the doors? I'm assuming you can here.
Yeah, into the bathroom.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm going to say, Edward, you were mentioning having to go as well. Would you like to come along? He's going to show us to the bathroom.
Oh yes.
Where?
I was wondering what it was.
Is that where you take a dump
Yes.
in the spa? Wow. Okay.
No,
next
that's
to
not the spa. The spa's off here. See, the
We gonna
spa's
do
here.
We're gonna do number 4.
Spa's in this area. This is a restroom.
You just take a dump in the open pools?
Well, so they
Okay.
go further down into the actual water and then are washed out of the cliff.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
So you could get sucked down? Great. I would never poo.
I moved all the way over there, so I don't know. If,
Carson's familiarity with future bathrooms is shocking.
yeah.
But this is the
So-
restroom. But you
Great.
do
So
see
we
there
get into
is
the
a
bathroom.
single attendant just kind of sitting and making sure that nobody's accidentally fallen down.
There's an attendant in there.
There's an
Yeah.
attendant right here.
So you don't
Yep.
get sucked down the cliff.
You're not in here. I don't. You didn't move your character into there.
No, I didn't, but I know where we're talking. I just don't see an attendant.
Oh, if you're not in the room, you can't see them.
You can't
Ah.
see. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sensible.
And since our vision is based on you,
We also
I got
can't see
you
them.
guys.
There is a single attendant right here.
Ah. Okay. So that's so
The sword
going
swallower
to-
goes, "Please enjoy yourself."
okay.
Have a
okay,
good
hold on.
poo.
When
Yeah.
he goes out into the hallway, I'm gonna follow him out into the hallway, and I'm going to grab him.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Are you
Okay.
trying to grapple him? Or are you trying to just get his attention?
Just get his attention, but if he resists, then yeah.
Okay.
Just try to get his attention.
Yeah. So he turns to look at you like, yes.
What is everyone so afraid to talk about? I've analyzed this area. I've walked through all the rooms. There's no attendants. There's no cameras here. There's no mirrors. What is everyone so afraid to talk about?
I'm sure I wouldn't know, sir.
What's in the employee area?
I cannot discuss that, I'm afraid.
All right. Ever the professional. I take out the same card and I just flick it at his chest. Call us if you're ever in a bind. And I go to the bathroom.
He picks up the card. Thank you, sir. And he begins walking back towards the circus.
Edward, I believe we are about done here for the night, unless you have any other plans. It seems that all of my attempts to possibly gain further insight upon my impending contract have run dry for the eve.
One more run of the slots.
All right, one more round of slots, and then we'll
All
have.
right.
All right. Yeah, hey. Roll your are you actually gonna because we can.
Yeah, this is it. This
Yeah.
is the last thing
All right.
we're gonna do for the night. We're at time, and he's gonna gamble.
Yeah.
This will dictate how next game goes.
All right, sounds
Yeah.
good. How much are you plopping into the machine?
Is it straight up like whatever I put in, or is it like by fives? You know?
I believe last discussed it was by fives.
Yeah, like 5, 10s, 15s, 20s. You know? Or
Sorry.
like can I literally just put all of it in?
You could put
Like,
all of it in, and then your payout would be either 2-1, 4-1, or 10-1 if you were to get lucky.
Fuck it. I'll just put all 28 in.
All
Let's
right.
just do it.
All right, and then you roll your 5d6.
It was 5d6, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Nope, that's not the right one.
Hey, you want to figure out who that guy with the cat in his hat is?
We haven't noticed
See
him.
him. Definitely nothing. All of them are different, so.
All of them are different. Okay, yeah. So you just get that same.
Hey, boys, there's the foreshadowing for next episode.
All right, let's get out of here.
Fucking
I can't
goose
take it anymore.
eggs, baby, laughing devil faces.
All right.
I'm out of here.
That's it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. So you immediately go back. You are escorted into one of the coffins, and they like bide you to put your arms over your chest,
Like it's a coffin.
like it's a coffin. They
I just want a dog.
they slowly lay you down into it, and then they kick it backwards. And you see it begins flowing back up the river against the flow of the current.
Oh, we don't have an escort this time?
Correct. You do not have an escort on the way out.
Interesting.
They
Yes.
got your money. They don't give a shit about you no more.
All right.
All right, and that is where we're going to stop tonight's game. Actually, a little over, but not really. The first a little over,
Yeah,
we were.
whatever. Yeah.
Cool.
If you cut out the segments where the power went out and then you said we were done, then we went right on time.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. I'm a great DM.
See?
point.
Excellent work.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
Hashtag
God.
calculated.
All right. 2
Yeah,
weeks
very
out.
calculated. Yeah.
I can't believe we've done so much and yet so little.
Yeah.
Once again.
We've played 3 games and not 24 hours has passed.
No. Oh, it's wild.
Good God.
It's because Simul and I can't walk more than about 100 yards before, like, oh, another massive thing happened.
Symbiote. Another symbiote.
Fucking T-Rex.
God damn it.
Both symbiotes.
All right, stop the recording.